we both know. In the weeknights come around is when I feel like I'm safe and sound. Why does it have to be that way? Every single day I feel this way.
Froze, my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads, pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys, put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze, bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheese. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young. We both know. In the weeknights come around is when I feel like I'm safe and sound. Why does it have to be that way? Every single day I feel this way.
My heart froze, my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads, pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys, put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze, bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheese. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young.
Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young.
Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on no picking the park.
Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on no peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from the rental, we blow out the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave, both get open and wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat bird, scaring them. But you can't leave on the garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on the peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from arena, we blow out the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on the peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on the peak in the park. Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on no picking the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on no peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from arena, we blow out the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player like an ocean, yeah. Jalen on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave on the garrison. Swooping in just like a hawk. Trans Jalen on the peak in the pump. And one baby that's far from a flaw. Stay from arena, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk. Trans Jalen on the peak in the pump. Swooping in just like a hawk. Trans Jalen on the peak in the pump.
Keep that shit on me. That shit on, yeah. I keep that shit on. Yeah. The telephone racks for the drip on me. Keep that shit on. Blowing on the Zion, sipping lean. I keep that shit on. Bad bitches recognize me. I keep this shit on, yeah. I keep that shit on. Keep that shit on me, yeah. I keep that shit on me. I keep that shit on. I'ma shine, I ain't telling lies.
Got the rack. What?
I brought the racks. Way I brought the racks.
What a win, boy.
I brought the racks out. When we brought the racks, what you want again? Ain't never falling off. I keep the racks now. They gon' ballin' like the Hawk. Racks in the pack now. Shit, they yellin' touchdown. Shit, I'm still ballin' on them. Yeah, still ballin' on them. Yeah, still ballin' on them. Ain't never falling off. I keep the racks now. Then I'm ballin' like a Hawk. Racks in the pack now. Shit, they yellin' touchdown. Shit, I'm still ballin' on them. Yeah, still ballin' on them. Yeah, still ballin' on them.
All right, what's good, family? It's your boy Demond in the building. You know what time it is. Y'all know when I got on multiple hats, it was a good win today. Salute to my Atlanta Hawks. What a win tonight at home. Salute Jalen Johnson, man. Triple-double Jalen. Salute. I know myself as a fan that I asked for more. And, you know, it's hard to, it's hard to ask for more from a guy who giving you a triple-double, man. Salute to Jalen with the triple-double, man. Salute to Mo G coming out aggressive. Mo G gets dunked on by Hunter. Mo G go down court, throw his ass on the motherfucking floor. That's exactly the type of attitude we need on this team. Sometimes you got to get a technical. Salute Double O. Double O, man, listen. I know I talk trash about Double O. That Quinn got to find a way to put, listen, he got to find a way to put Double O on the court as a forward, bro. I mean, the only knock that I could say against Double O is that as a starting big, he's not a good rebounder. But the way that he has been lethal with the three-point shot, I mean, he is so lethal right now. He was only 2 for 5. Well, I'm saying only 2 for 5. That's 40%. That is elite three-point shooting. Okay? Elite. And I'm going to tell you something else while I'm looking at the numbers. They had us beat percentage-wise on three-point shooting because we took more. And we only made one less, but we took 4 more threes. We only took 4 more, and they made 1 more. They made 17. We made 16. The rebounding, I mean, we was. If you want to point out a negative tonight, it's gonna be your. It's gonna be your. It's gonna be your offensive rebounding. That's where on the boards. That's probably the only place we lack at is the offensive rebounding. Tonight Cleveland was +8 on the offensive glass. Which is crazy. They ended up with 55 total boards. We ended up with 49, so they beat us overall on the glass. 29 assists. We had 36 assists tonight. We kept the turnovers low. 12 turnovers tonight. Jalen Johnson only had 3 turnovers tonight. 3 turnovers with 12 assists. I'll take that 1,000 times. I'll take it. I'll take it all day, every day. If you can give me 12 assists with 3 turnovers, I'll take that all day. No, 1 turnover tonight. I know I've been talking to some Hawks fans who were saying No is a turnover machine. Well, tonight, 34 minutes, No only had 1 turnover. Take it how you want to take it. Dyson Daniels had 2 turns tonight with 9 assists. Okonwu only 2 turnovers. Zach only 2 turns. Zach played 26 minutes tonight. Good to see. Mohamed Gay 23 minutes. Hawks. What's that? I think that's like our 10th win when Mohamed Gay plays more than 10 minutes. Moji played 23 minutes tonight. Gay you 12 points. 2 blocks. 3 boards. Was a nuisance on defense tonight. Wish I could have got a little bit more out of Luke Kennard in 15 minutes, but I know Quinn primarily uses him as a ball handler. Vic, 21 minutes tonight, got up 12 shots, 9 of them threes. 14 points tonight. D Mitch, he was cooking. He cooked us tonight. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. He was 15. He finished with 42, 15 for 28, 7 for 15. He wasn't the reason they lost. I'll tell you that much. But what a win by the boys tonight. Salute to my boy RJ, man, for life with the $2 super chat. Salute. Hawks are now 12-8. That should put us in a tie with the Cavaliers. So we are in a tie with the Cavaliers. We was a game behind the Cavs. So we finished 2-2 in the NBA Cup, man. Not gonna advance, unfortunately. That loss to Washington blew all any opportunity we had. Matter of fact, it wasn't even the loss; it was how much we lost. Well, it was the loss one, then how much you lost by. So we finished 2-2, -4 differential with the points. So our NBA Cup season is done for. So it's time to get back on just the regular season standings in the Eastern Conference. We are a 6th seed as of today, tied with the Orlando Magic. At 11. No, hold up. We 12. They got to update this. We just won. So we are tied with Cleveland for the 5th spot at 12-8, which puts us. I don't know if the Knicks played. So that will put us. Hold up. That might put us in a tie with the Knicks. What was the game? No, we should be a half game behind the Knicks then, if I'm not mistaken. So we're tied for 5th, half a game out of 4th. We looking good, man. Looking good. RJ with another super chat. Real question: is not a franchise player? Real quick, in my opinion, no, he's not a franchise guy. He's not a franchise guy. Let's start off the homie Juan, man. Big win, good win.
I know you big capping too. I'm just playing.
Hey.
Hey man, this fan, me, heart is full because I got to see Zach close the game and actually close Cleveland with that big shot from the corner. I think he played with great poise. He played good defense. He stayed true to himself. He played his assignments, and he finished 6 or 7 for 16 points. That's all I've been asking is give him a chance, man. That's all I've been asking. And so we know how fickle Quinn is, rotation and his personalities. So now that he done this, maybe he gets another one. We play Sunday, right? Yeah, Sunday. Maybe he
Mm-hmm.
gets another chance on Sunday to show his worth. Also, I think Moji is the him and Nah might be the igniters of the team, man. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like it ain't light skin energy. You know what I mean? So what I mean, you got a little more melatonin, melanin in their
Melody.
skin. So yeah, melanin. Yes, they got a little more melanin in their skin. So they ain't afraid to whoop on somebody's head. And DeAndre Hunter, bro, I can't believe he talking as ruthless as he was for the game. They can't stop me, man. Get your no knees,
And they
boy.
know that.
You know what I mean? They can't stop me. Boy, get out of here. You got like you Donovan Mitchell or something, man. Man, please, man. Man, please. You know what I mean? You ain't the superstar. You a fourth option. Get out of here, bum. You know what I mean? He wasn't doing none of that when well, the last year he's pretty good, but before that, man, you couldn't even stay on the court.
He did all that
Um,
talking, ended up with 14 points.
yeah, like 14, 16 points. Yeah, man. Great win, like Demar. We great win. I'm glad you know, we beat a team over 500 in our house because we only had one win. That was against the Lakers. So what I mean, just keep racking them up, keep stacking them up. Trey gets reevaluated tomorrow. That's his 30 days, so that's good news for us. His reevaluation period is tomorrow, and so if all well goes well, I'm pretty sure he'll get some kind of rehab assignment in College Park, and then hopefully he'll be back with us by next Friday when it's time to play. But yeah, man, good win. 12-8. I know Magic just beat Detroit. Detroit just lost again, so we catching up to Detroit.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, good
Catch
win.
him, catch him, catch him, baby. Let's roll to the homeboy C Wonder. What's good, C Wonder? Talk to me. Big win.
I think Quinn got a fly during our halftime show with us because everything me and Juan were talking about he needed to do, he did. He gave Moji more minutes. He let Zach have a chance in the clutch, and he hit that big three. Um, he didn't play that small ball lineup as much, especially in the fourth quarter. He went big, and yeah, I'm proud of our teams. This is a great win, great quality win. We finally beat a team over 500 outside of the Suns and the Lakers, so that's great to see. It doesn't wash that Washington Wizards loss out of our mouth, but it does a little bit. It cushions the blow a little. Um, I want to say this. I really kind of feel like we do need to trade KP at this point because the way we play offensively and defensively when he's not on the court is night and day. And if that also means that Mo G gets more minutes to play, then that's what I want to see because we play faster. We have more switchability on the defensive end with Moji and Double O. And shout out to Double O, man. 8 rebounds. Was shooting the thing out the ball. Had 5 assists. He nearly had a triple double himself. So, I'm starting to see. I'm not convinced just yet that he could be the long-term starter, but I can understand why Matt and others like him a lot. So, yeah. And the last thing I want to say is shout out to Nah, man. This is the reason why you should heavily consider him being the starter because there ain't no hesitation. When he got that ball, you know what he's gonna do: shoot and score. That's what he knows his assignment for. So, yeah, great win. Let's keep it stacking. Hopefully, we get Philly on Sunday.
All righty, let's move on, man. My boy Solution, what's good, my boy?
Hey man, I can say a good stream, man. Appreciate you being online and covering this team, especially when we've invested so much into this year.
Right, right.
Um,
Yeah, I
you know,
appreciate you for tapping in, my guy.
yeah, I'll be in the background, man. Be watching. You got a lot of new heads and people, man. Some of the OGs they going back and forth, so I just be here to kind of listening, man. I'm gonna pick my points, but listen, man,
Hey, I
it's
know, I
good.
know, I know, I know we all I know we not everybody cup of tea, man.
Yeah, one thing I'm looking for, and I mean, piggyback on your points, he made some good points when you really broke down Ricochet on the 8 o'clock show the other night.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we've struggled. I mean, first of all, we're a franchise. We haven't hoisted a championship. We've moved people in and out the front office. We've seen this try to rebuild, retool. Like they got the fans all confused about what the hell we want to call, what the hell we doing. It's so funny to see honestly put this team together and it's working. Forget about all the Trey Young saga. The team is playing good without Trey Young right now, which is the most important thing is that we're finding a way to play team ball when it really matters. It was a bad showing. I think they didn't want to come in tonight at State Farm after how they tanked against Washington and put up another F. Like that would have been really bad. And Dominique was like, "This is a good bounce back game for Jalen." And when he said that, like we're watching, like we're really watching the time and investment we put in these young players. And this team is such a juggernaut, man. Like, you talk about how Quinn wants to play the veterans versus the young guys, but damn, like shit, we still got a lot of young guys on the team, like right?
Yeah, we're a
Like we
young
got
team. I think our age is we average what 23 years old. So
That I'm saying, man, we added veterans like KP and Kennard but bro, like we still got a young ass fucking team, bro. So it's just we've been in this playing situation for so long, is that we're looking for the right pieces to fit in, man. But I know my time is about to go up, but like I'm kind of in unison with everybody, man. Like we never thought that I knew the potential of NAW when he came to the team, but for him to be putting up 21 shots, bro, well, we expect this man to come off the bench. It's amazing. Everybody shot good high percentage shots. They always around 50%. He was 9 for 21. JJ was 9 for 18. Quinn found a way to, they was doing when we was behind. You said it's like they was trying to live and die by that three. And then we start getting that lane. We start moving the ball like what Foot talks about. And they couldn't really figure out. Like nobody really wasn't trying to do no hero ball, even though the aggressiveness was there. But we found that when we made that one or two extra pass, we got high percentage shots. And they
mhm.
really didn't let Mobley and Allen get off in the paint because you know how bad we are in the paint, bro, right?
Yep.
And I think we Allen not being a non factor and we really neutralizing Mobley that helped us. But I'm gonna move on so you can get to other people. I know everybody's excited about the win, man. Appreciate it, bro.
All right, that's my boy Solution in the building. What's good, Jay?
What it do, man? What
Chilling,
it
man.
do?
Good win tonight.
Hey, man, it happens. I mean, I'm not gonna. There's not much I can say. I continue to tell people it's the NBA. You are going to win games. You have no business winning. You're going to lose games. You have no business losing. If you believe you're a 50-win team, that means you're going to have at least at 32 losses or less. You don't know who those teams are going to be. It's a long season. So I mean, this is no doubt our best win so far this season. Since Trey has went down, we have played 8 teams currently under 500. Today's win makes that. I mean, currently over 500. Today's win makes that record 4-4 without Trey in games over versus teams over 500. Currently, we have wins over the Magic, we have wins over the Lakers, the Suns, and now the Cleveland Cavaliers with losses to the same Cavs team, the Raptors, the Pistons, and the Spurs. So we'll have an opportunity to continue to add to our record of teams over 500 on Sunday. But we're right where we need to be. So, hey, welcome to the league.
All right. And that's the homeboy Jay, man. Let's go to we got Ryan next. What's good, my boy?
What's going on, Demond? How are you, sir?
Chilling, man. What about yourself?
Pretty good. Hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving.
You ain't in the kitchen.
Um,
You ain't in the kitchen tonight, huh?
no, no, no. I'm not much of a cooker, and besides, what I cook, nobody likes to eat anyway, so I don't blame them. Great game, great game. Nah and Jalen and Zach put the team on their backs and got us a good win. We got a tough road schedule coming up, so on to Sunday at Philly. But I I think I can. I think everybody has said this at this point. I think KP needs to be traded. I like KP. I was an advocate for him when the rumors started coming out that we were going to get him, but I just think this. Everybody will say like this offense will flow better and the defense will be better with him. Somewhere else. Bring in probably a more mobile center. Who that is, I'm not sure, but all in all, good win. Let's keep the momentum up for Sunday. Hopefully, Trey is able to come back Sunday.
All righty. That's the homeboy Ryan, man. Let's move on to Mr. Marion in the building, man. What's good, Mr. Marion? Big win tonight. Good win tonight.
Great win tonight. Thanks for having me on. Shout out to Wee Bay Bird, Stinkum, Bodie, Lil Man, D'Angelo, Mike, Zach, and all the rest of the corner boys. It was good to see him get his shot going and get some points and go 6 for 7.
I was wondering who Lil Man was.
Yeah, he was on that too. Shout out to D'Angelo as well. Shout out to JJ for the triple double. That's a great triple double that he put up. Kind of quiet but great. Shout out to Double O. I just learned, and I'm gonna make my apologies to Double O now. I'm apologizing to Double O because he is a 50, 40, 90 player right now, shooting at scoring at about 22 points per game. He should be getting looked at for the All-Star game, to be honest. When you look at him by the numbers, he's doing everything except rebounding.
He got a legit argument.
Hey, you've rarely seen a 50, 40, 90 player scoring 22 points a game not make the All-Star game. So,
how about this? Here's a good something somebody could look up. Who the last 50, 40, 90 player that was a front court player outside of Kevin Durant?
Maybe the Joker. I don't know. That's a good one though. Yeah, but he's putting up the numbers. He's playing well, and he's a hawk. Look at that. So I take back what I said about Double O. And I can see a world where he's our starter. I know a lot of people are talking about trading KP. I still think we might need KP in the playoffs because unlike in the regular season in the playoffs, they know how to slow the game down to a half-court game. And like him or not, the 7'2" KP is a bucket when you get him playing right. But but we'll see. I'm just happy. I'm happy we winning. I'm happy we beating a good team, and I'm happy that we look like we're going somewhere. So let's see where it goes.
All right, that's the homeboy Marion, man. Let's go to OG John in the building, man. What's good, John?
All right. This was a kind of a good win tonight, but I got 6 points. It's just going to be 6 points because see, I know we're going to get to argue about each one of them. Double O, he needs to lose about 10 or 15 pounds and become a forward. Get his offensive game together because he lumbers up and down the court like he overweight. Tony Brother, somebody needs to get a 2x2 and give him a wood shampoo because
there's something wrong with that guy, man.
Cause man, I mean, people were fighting for the ball, got fouled about 5 times, and he waited until the man looked at him, and then he finally blows the whistle. This was a metal tester game. This game here tested the Hawks' metal, and we happened to pass. We did happen to pass. Moji, man, he doing everything he needs to do, coming from Colley Park. But Jared Allen grabbed him from the front and the back and wouldn't let him move. Now, when somebody did me like that, because I was real small, I just went berserk on him. I just started swinging elbows and everything else. So that, buddy, don't you never do that to me no more. JJ needs to stop that slow down Euro step going to the basket. And if you're going up there, go on up there. Go on up there. Full speed. That Euro step gives a man a bead on you to catch you and block your shot or knock the ball out of your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And more importantly, what do we get KP for when this man got Topo, Lolo, whatever the heck it is, disease he got? What you get this man for? I'm spoiled now. Just like Marion just said, I got to have somebody that big there because what he does to people doesn't show up on the sheet. Sometimes KP can just and jokers turn around and go the other way. That don't show intimidation doesn't show up on a stat sheet, but he does intimidate people from coming into the basket, and we still need that. All right, I'm done. I'll wait to argue my points.
All right, let's go to Mr. Larry. What's good, Mr. Larry in the building, man?
What's going on, man? Appreciate you having me on the platform. Make sure everybody hit the like button, please. Texas look like they about to win. Go Dogs. Great team win by the Hawks. That was a grown man triple double by Jalen. You know what I'm saying? 29, 12, and 12. That ain't no cheap triple double right there. Great offensive game by now. I don't need him playmaking. Just shoot the damn ball, bro. That's what you're good at. Don't even try it. I'm gonna give props to Quinn. Finally let Zach play the end of the game. Look almost surprised when he looked down the bench, was like, Zach, get up. Zach got up. Oh my God, yes. You know what I'm saying? So glad that Zach got to play in at the end of the game. Was on his spot. You know what I'm saying? Stringer Bell said, yo, let the people know we back up. And he hit that three at the end of the game. Only missed one shot. So great game by Zach.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Overall, good game. Dyson almost had a triple double. But yeah, overall, everybody played. And I love the way all the minutes, when I look at the minutes, that's exactly how I want it. That's exactly how I want it. Moji coming in there, that's how goon. You know what I'm saying? Moji gooning it up. Like DeAndre Hunter did dunk on him hard. I was like, ooh, Moji wasn't having it. Yeah, push it.
Hey.
Yeah, don't let nobody stare you down like that, Moji. Yeah. So yeah, don't put your head down and run up the court. Nah. Moji said, nah, get up out of here. Yeah. So love that, man. Great team win. Let's try to get some consistency before we start judging a good win or this, that, and the third. We got to be consistent. That's my whole argument. Get consistency first before you can say this is a good win. This, that, and the third. Because we need a dub. A dub is a dub is a dub right now.
This is what I'm looking at, right? Like I was telling people. The first thing I noticed about today's game is, and I said this at halftime, was the very beginning. When we came out, we didn't say, hey, where is KP? Give him the ball. Let him shoot. Let's play through KP. What I saw in the whole first quarter was I seen us looking for the best shot available instead of just taking anything. And once again, like I said at halftime, prime example, Moji got the ball in the corner. He know he not the best three-point shooter, but since Cleveland gave him all that space on the baseline,
he attacked.
He attacked.
Yep.
Even the same thing with Dyson Daniels. Dyson Daniels in the first quarter, he got the ball at the 3-point line. They know he not gonna shoot it. He know he not gonna shoot it, and they played so far off on him. He just dribbled the ball in, threw a floater.
Got to the floater, man. Yeah.
So that's what I enjoyed. That's what I like looking at. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you end up getting the assist because, me personally, when I'm watching the Hawks, like to me, maybe y'all see it different, but when I'm watching, I don't see the ball popping. I don't see pop, 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 and all these cuts and all that stuff. When people say all this ball move, I don't see that. What I see when we play good basketball is we make basic, safe passes to find the best shots available. Only time what I don't like is when we come down and we get into these 3-point battles. Start letting these threes go. Nobody's making them. And fortunately for us, we shot well from the field because Cleveland was plus. First of all, they was plus almost. I forgot what I said. It was something like +7, +8 on the offensive glass. So that shows you they had numerous second chance opportunities. They was plus, I want to say +10 on total boards overall. It's plus or minus 1 or 2. So they had the rebounding under control, but we got good shots and we made good shots. Now, once again, I still think Dyson Daniels, in my opinion, on the offensive side, he is a liability because he doesn't want to force the issue when he get in the lane because he's scared of the free throws. But I mean, now that's just me. When I'm speaking on tonight's game, that's just me just nitpicking. I think overall, I think he played a decent game overall for what he can do for us. The push shot was going in.
But Demond, speak to his 9 assists. I hear you on the offensive side, but when you look at the box score,
Thank you.
can you attest that everybody tonight played their role to a T? Can we all
They did.
agree on that?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
he flexed to the triple.
I don't have
Dyson flexed to the triple double.
I mean, he could have had like 14 assists.
I'll go as far as giving Quinn Snyder credit.
Yeah.
Now,
I did.
This is what I will knock about Quinn Snyder and I'm just speaking on this game. Why he did two things that pissed me off, and I think everybody can agree. I don't know why he left Zach on the bench for 10 minutes straight. I don't know why he did that. That's one. Two,
Yeah, nobody like that.
I don't know why he went with the 3-guard lineup again, allowed them to go on a 14-0 run, called the timeout just to come back out with the same lineup. Like, I didn't understand. Like, what I was like, what you call it? What you supposed to be doing right here? You know what I'm saying?
Why do you ever have a 3-guard lineup out there?
I don't know, John.
I think he wants. See, here's the thing. I think he run the 3-guard lineup for shooting, but my issue with the 3-guard lineup is not the defending. Because I mean, in my head, when I see it, I'm assuming he's calculating the drop off on the defense for the offense. But I think when he run the 3-guard lineup, his best shooter handles the ball more than he shoots the ball, which is Luke Kennard.
Yeah, he does.
That calculating, man. Look,
yeah, because when you put certain lineups in, you giving up something due to personnel, whether it's offense or defense. You giving up something somewhere.
Oh, admittedly, but you never put 3 short people out there on that float.
But they're not short.
We don't really have a backup small forward.
But they're not short. Vit is not short.
Yeah. Vit's really our small forward.
Vit is 6'8".
We do have another small forward, guys. They just don't play him.
Short.
Yeah, they don't
Kennard
play
is 6'5", 6'6". He's not short.
Yeah.
Dyson Daniels not short. Only short people you have on the team is Trae Young
and
Keaton Wallace.
Keaton Wallace is like 6'3", 6'4".
Man, Toppin should
If
play.
you are
okay, Trae are the only guys under 6'5" on the roster.
Okay, what I am saying, you are putting 3 short people out there because if you put 3 guards out there, hold on.
Just hears guards.
If you put 3 guards out there, put 3 guards out there, that's a forward spot you taking away. All right, that's a forward spot you taking away.
Yeah,
and is Vit Krejci a forward?
He a small. He could
be. That's what he play on our team.
He's like a combo, like 2-3.
Yeah, he's a 2-3. Well, really 1-2-3, really.
Yeah,
he's a 1-2-3.
And he could play power forward and small ball off his size. I'm not talking about his skill and ability, just the size.
Yeah, I'm see what I'm looking at is size until I'm totally convinced that ability and shooting prowess can eclipse that size.
But John, look at the guards out there.
Yeah, I'm not understanding. Beats like the second best shooter in the NBA right now.
Yeah, Beat crazy
right now.
And you put out
right now.
But
John, he was a good 3-point shooter last year too, John.
Not like he is this year.
But he was still good. He was like 38-39% last year.
Here's the thing, like I said, here's your problem with the guard.
That's above average.
Here's your problem with the guard line. Two of the guards are not aggressive scorers and shooters, which is Vit, which is Kennard. They're not aggressive shooters, right? Meaning when they go out there, they're not immediately looking for their shot, Right.
I don't
Like
know
I said,
that
Is it
Devon
is
I
it
don't
just
know
me or
because
does Luke Kennard
Veek's
not
been letting
comfortable
it
in this
fly.
offense?
more aggressive. Veek's been more
I
aggressive.
don't
Yeah,
think he's
Veek's
Luke
been letting it
Kennard
fly
just ain't
all year.
comfortable.
Because
Period.
I've seen several attempts, especially
Listen,
this game, where he
all of these
has
guys are letting it fly. It just doesn't work on defense. It's just a
I
byproduct. It's
yeah.
not an
Because like
offensive
I see him
problem.
coming off a
It just
off
don't work
ball
on defense. They're
screen,
shooting
and
41%
Kennard has a
from
wide
three.
open shot, and he just don't
it just
take
don't
it.
work.
Yeah.
I would
All of
rather
those
Luke
dudes,
Kennard
Quinn
play than
Snyder,
Ken
they're
Wallace
shooting
because
41%
Quinn
just to
from
Snyder
play the
three
is
and getting
point.
outscored by
because
50
Quinn
points.
Snyder is using Luke Kennard as a ball handler. That's why I
Yep.
said that takes away some of your firepower when he go with the 3-guard lineup, because the two best shooters out the 3-guard lineup are, well, one is a point guard. Vic is a guard. Vic has always, ever since he's been on the Hawk, he's been a pass first player. So that's nothing
Yeah,
new.
yes.
Kennard is a shooter. The
He's a
problem
shooter.
is the coach rather Kennard.
They want to put Kennard on ball.
That's the
But this
problem.
is
All of those dudes on ball.
okay.
They
Let me
interchangeable.
ask
Hey,
this
B just
question.
shouldn't.
I'm gonna
excuse
ask
me.
this
They use
question.
all three
I'm gonna
Ken
ask
Wallace
this
just
question,
shouldn't play,
and
man.
Muris hasn't had it. You know what? Muris, you go ahead. I'm gonna ask my question after you get through because you haven't had a chance to say anything.
Okay.
Shout out Murs. Shout out to Murs, not in the car and not outside. Salute to Murs.
Hey, how was
Yeah,
your cooking, Murs?
the cooking was great. Everyone loved it. I'm actually about to have some leftovers right now.
Ooh, hell
What
yeah!
you cook, Muris?
Hey, in the words of Jay-Z, Murs, in the words of Jay-Z, we don't believe you. You need more people. I'm not gonna take your word on your cooking.
Hey,
I need
honestly,
What
that's
did you
so
cook,
good.
Muris?
I cooked pulled barbecue turkey. I cooked barbecue brisket. I cooked 2 different mac and cheeses. I did a Gouda and cheddar mac and cheese, and I did a 3-pepper habanero, jalapeno, chipotle pepper mac and cheese.
Good.
Hey, party at Murs' house.
Yeah, shoot. I put my microwave up.
And make sure you
He
take
made me not want to use my microwave no more.
Make sure you take some Pepto Bismol over there. He got all
bring
the
purple pills with you.
Whoa!
Bring the next one. I also made jalapeno baked beans, but they weren't spicy, so I fucked those up. They need to be spicier. They were kind of white, and I don't like that.
Well, you're not trying to tear nobody's stomach up now. Good.
I'm trying to tear my stomach up. What are you talking about?
Spicy food.
I love spicy food. I need it as spicy as possible.
Amen,
but,
amen, brother.
yeah,
So
but
thoughts on the game tonight, Murs?
it was awesome. It was a great win. I was really frustrated by the officiating. I feel like I complain about officiating more than anyone here, but it's unbelievable how on one side of the court our guys get mauled, and on the other side of the court, Donovan Mitchell literally pushes off of someone and he gets a call going in his favor. I don't understand how that happens. It just really infuriates me. I'm stoked at the fact that Zach got to play at the end of the game. That was really cool. I don't understand why he had that almost like a quarter sitting on the bench. It's just like
it's crazy.
It doesn't make any sense. When Quinn put in that bitch ass lineup of Keaton, Luke, and Veet, I literally looked at my friend and I said, "Watch this shit. It's about to go horrible."
Quarter the KKK lineup.
I was surprised when Coach literally after 2 minutes was like, "Cool." He immediately sent Anal and Dyson right back in. I was like, "Wow, he's learning." But overall, yeah, I thought it was a pretty sweet win. Disappointed KP didn't play, but at this point, like going through the season, I thought KP was either going to play the whole season for us, and then maybe we move off of him, or I told my buddy we were going to try to build him up, show the rest of the league like, hey, he's still that guy, and then try to flip him at the trade deadline, which I'm hoping we do now, but I don't know who we're going to get in return. We just need someone to rebound because holy fuck, we got destroyed on the glass again. So we need someone to rebound. Hey, Clint Capella. No,
Hey, Murs, I got a question. Hey, I got a question. So, like, we saw, right? We saw. So, what year is Saar and Richard Shane right now in their careers? Then what? They second year, right?
Second season.
Yep.
All right. So, listen. What did we saw the coach for Washington do with Saar last night? Did he run the offense through Saar?
No.
He did.
They ran a lot of their stuff through SAR.
No,
So
they
my
ran
question,
everything.
okay,
They ran
so
everything through CJ McCollum and Chris Middleton, and
Not
they
at the
just let
beginning.
Sarr finish the play.
At the beginning, everything went through SAR, and then
When we
McCullum
say
got
was
hot.
we say
beating
they
in the
ran
beginning
everything
game.
okay,
through
so
Sarr,
I'm gonna just
they
get
throw
to
the
the
ball to
question.
him, or they using him like Jalen Johnson. He was just finishing the play.
I'm gonna just get to the question. I know everybody got their synopsis on this. So you got a number 1 overall pick and a number 2 overall pick. They both got 2 years in the league. We see Washington. They're not scared to give Saul no kind of play minutes. What is the problem? What do y'all think that Quinn is afraid to run the offense through
Solution.
Ricochet?
You got
So
Why would you
solution, I'm
do
gonna give
that?
you an easy answer solution. We're 12-8, and the Washington Wizards are 2-18.
Like, dude, like
That's not my
what do y'all
question.
want? What do y'all want Zach to do?
Well, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you that. It's like this solution is like this.
I'm not saying the whole game.
Well,
I'm just
Quinn
saying
Snyder.
No, I got you, but like,
There's a
The
positional
Hawks
difference
are.
between Sarr
Are,
and Zach.
here's a different
It's
solution.
just different
The Hawks are
positions.
trying to win. The Wizards are trying to develop. That's your big
yeah.
difference right there.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
Damon's been saying it for the past since we drafted. We weren't the traditional number 1 overall picking team.
We were a team that was
it's a
already.
We had a already
My whole
established kind
my
of
whole
team
thing,
already.
my whole
But
thing
it's
is I
just
agree.
positional.
My whole thing is I agree with Demar. I feel like we should have traded the fucking pick because if you're not gonna develop the dude, it's 2 levels of development. Yeah, you could be developing the whole like organization around a player, but you still gotta be responsible for developing an overall number 1 pick, bro. Like that makes no sense.
But here's the thing.
But
Solution. Like I
if
tell
Sarr
people,
was in Atlanta, he would
we
be
are
getting
not.
more playing time. He
Ever
plays a
since
Honestly.
different
Snyder.
position.
Ever since Quinn Snyder has
He
been here,
plays a position we
this
need.
team has been trying to win games.
I hear you.
The priority is not to develop. And like I said last year, the only reason you see the development of Mo Gay, the only reason you see the development of Dyson Daniels was due to the injuries we had last year. Because if you don't have those injuries last year, and if you notice we had those injuries, Landry didn't replace nobody. I mean, we had a full roster, but he didn't bring nobody in. So that's how Mo G got all that playing time last year, right? But like I said, Quinn Snyder is not a coach you bring to develop players. He's here. He's trying to win games, and you've seen it in Utah. That's why, once again, he had the same issues with the front office over there. He'd rather play the players that he trusts. That's gonna win the games.
All right, so I'm gonna move the goalpost.
Demond, the
Who's
only thing I'm
develop?
gonna
Let
say
me
that
move. Hold
though.
on.
Oh, go ahead.
Whose development has been sharper, Moji or Ricochet?
Moji.
Neither one.
Oh, man, they both play. Man, listen.
OG.
If Alex Sarr got drafted,
Neither one.
No, they about the same. They coming along fine.
No,
I'm saying neither one. Do you know
They've
how
been
long
very
it took for
close.
Mo G to even get on the
Another
floor?
thing too, Solution, if you ask all of us were either choosing between Alex Sarr or Donovan Clingan to be taken.
Yeah.
Not Zach.
Not Zach.
I mean, I know Larry was advocating for Donovan and Sarr. I know Marion was advocating for Donovan, C. Wonder, Murris. I know a lot of us were.
My last point, man. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna let y'all go. I just
Bruh,
I love how
want Texas
Moji.
to win this game.
Yeah, bro. Like I love how Moji comes in the game, bro. And he impacts the game based on where he has come from and developed within his organization. And he was a 2nd round pick, bro, that we went after and got from Charlotte, bro. And I'm like, the impact, we trying to find this impact and role with that, like this 3-and-D shit that DeMar was talking about, bro. I don't like that shit, bro. But y'all go ahead, man.
Like I said, during the game, man. Well, I don't like and I mean it's the way the coach want to run it. I don't like Moji sitting in the corner. I think when you just have him sitting in the corner, you limit what he can provide to the team on the offensive side because he's not a good 3-point shooter right now to be sitting in the corner like that. So
nobody needs to be in the corner.
Well, shit.
Nobody needs to be in the
when he left the corner and jumped on old boy.
No, what's his name can sit in the corner all day, Double O, because he be splashing from the corner.
Now, Double O can shoot from more than the corner.
Everybody on the team can shoot from the corner.
Yeah, but
but don't. I mean, you can end up over there, but don't park there. You can't park here.
He was in the corner today.
You make them. I don't care. Hey, as long as you can make it, I don't care where you park at. You can park anywhere.
No, don't park. No. See, thing is, when you are way over there in that corner, and this is just me. This is just me. You are out of the offense when you standing over there in corners or you standing in spots and you're nowhere to be found. You way over there in the doggone corner.
Hey, John, he made us. So you think Steph Curry is out of the offense when he's in the corner shooting three?
Because Steph Curry moves to the corner. He doesn't stay there.
No, John. When you see them run to the corner, that's because they're told to go there.
Yeah, that's what I know. That's what I know.
Here's the thing, John. Here's the thing. Everybody knows where they're at. That's why when you see like Dyson go in the lane, most of his passes, when he pass out the lane, it's to guys either in the corner or right at the wing. Right. What was up, Jay? What was you saying, Jay?
I was just gonna say, man, like when it came to development, well, one, I liked how Moji today caught the ball in the corner and would work the baseline. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that was good stuff. Two, when it comes to Alex Sarr, had we taken him number 1 overall, he would have gotten a lot more usage on this team because he plays a different position. So, like when Jalen went down last year, just think about as many minutes that Moji played last year. Like Barlow, all those minutes would have went to Sarr. And he probably comes into this year the starter by now. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing, though, Jay.
Positional thing, though.
But here's the thing about Sarr, Jay. Here's the thing. Remember this. According to Sarr's camp, he did not want to play center. He wanted to play power forward. So what I think happened, I think the Wizards told him, okay, bro, yeah, you can play power forward, but I think in the back of the head the whole time
right now, so it's just
right
now, isn't it?
Yeah, but also listen to what I'm saying before you
center in Washington is different from center.
Look what they did. I think they told him, yeah, we'll let you play power forward, but I think the whole time in their head they already knew they was gonna move him to the 5. They let him play the 4 for a hot second and show him it ain't gonna work, and now he's the starting 5 for the Wizards.
So my thing, but also Zach
started every game last year.
Even though he wants to play the
Zach started every game last year.
Not every game. But listen,
hold on. I'm trying to hit Jay. Go ahead, Jay.
Even though he wanted to play the 4, last year the Hawks had no backup power forward. So the runway for him to play 25 to 30 minutes a game for the Hawks last year was always there. But it's just a positional thing. If the Hawks if Quinn and the coaching staff just wanted to use Zach or use a guy as a 3-and-D position, they should have just found that in a role player and just take who felt was the best big or whatever.
But see, Jay, I also don't think that's why I said, that's why I keep explaining to y'all, I don't believe when it comes to the pick that Landry Fields and Quinn Snyder was on the same sheet of music. Because if I'm a head coach and I'm trying to win, right, and we look at the draft and it's consensus that the draft don't have the difference maker, the draft not loaded. If I'm Quinn Snyder, I'm looking to move that pick for, I'm just throwing a name out there, for a Giannis type player to win now. But if I'm Landry Fields, I'm thinking a whole different thing. So I don't believe that Landry Fields and Quinn Snyder was on the same sheet of music when it comes to the pick. Also, with Sarr, we don't know if Sarr get that time because the only reason Moji got that time is because Jalen Johnson get hurt. If Jalen Johnson never gets hurt, Mo gets none of that time.
Well, I think Mo got that time because Clint and Larry Nance went down, not because of Jalen.
That's what I'm saying. Injuries.
But again, there was an open backup power forward position all year last year. And I
your backup power forward was Nance until he went down.
No, they were using Nance as a 5. Quinn didn't want to play Nance at the 4. Remember that? He didn't want to play Nance at the 4.
They were playing David Roddy.
So again,
you're right. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah.
It was always minutes. Yeah. But I don't really think that it was Sarr. I don't even really think it was Zach or Klingon. I truly believe the report when they said that they looked at Reed Shepherd like a Patrick Mahomes kind of prospect, and they just went with that because he was the bigger player.
But here's
and looking at this roster now, I'm like, bro, I should just went and got Reed.
Jay, but here's the question. True. When they looked at Reed, here's the question, Jay. Here's the question.
No, because then you would have been able to move.
Jay, here's the question, though. Here's the question, and then we'll get off this subject and talk about the game. Who looked at Reed Shepherd like that? Landry Field. Because if I'm Quinn
I don't
Snyder,
know.
once again, let me explain to y'all
I don't know
now.
who in the worst.
Once again, if I'm trying to win, if I'm the coach and I'm trying to win, Reed Shepherd is not my answer. My answer would be a Giannis. My answer would be one of these proven NBA champions or top players that's available for that number. If I'm trying to win, I'm not looking at Reed Shepherd and saying, you know what, bro? Reed Shepherd is a difference maker. I think that was a Landry Fields thing, and we know that he is unemployed. So, and Reed Shepherd is
does look
doing
like
what
a difference
and Reed
maker in
Shepherd is
Houston.
doing what in Houston?
He's balling. He's balling.
What's his numbers?
He's balling. He
What's
looks
his
every
numbers?
bit like the Patrick Mahomes prospect.
Oh,
What's
that
his
boy,
What's his numbers?
he
But we'll
balling.
talk
just
about
had
that later.
30.
We'll
He
talk
just had
about that
30
part
the
later.
other
Let's
night.
finish. Let's talk about the game. Let's talk about the game. What's
Hey,
good, Larry?
Doug didn't do anything. Doug's here. I didn't know if Doug wanted anything to say.
Hey, listen. Once I bring everybody on the panel, all that 2-minute stuff is over with. That's why you got to get here at the beginning, right?
Oh no, y'all good. I just been
But
listening.
Doug already know. Doug, my boy, he already know
All
what
right,
time
my
Yeah, I
it is.
just be listening for
I'm just
real.
putting that out there so people understand. That's why
Oh
I
no, you
wait
good.
and do all the 2-minute stuff first. So if you come and we already on the panel, unless y'all just being nice and say, "Hey, Marion, go ahead and talk." Yo, ain't no 2 minutes. We on the barbershop.
Okay.
I didn't say
man.
nothing because y'all just be nice to each other. Y'all be like, "Hey man, he just talked," so I'll be like, "Okay," But I'm just putting it out there how I see it. But
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Okay,
what's up, Larry? Then we'll go to Doug. What's good, Larry?
You don't want to be arguing over each other because people be saying you can't hear nobody.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about the game. Forget that who should have got drafted what. With this game, I was annoyed when Quinn didn't play Zach for pretty much the whole third quarter. And I said at the beginning of the game, I was like, oh man, Zach didn't come out till like 3:50 in the first quarter. I was like, oh, Zach about to get 30 minutes. I literally said that, but then he didn't come in. I was like, oh, no, he's not. But Quinn surprised me and brought him in at the end of the game. So they offense, they call for people to stand in the corner to spread the defense. There's just an element of this 5 wide that they want to run. Tonight we shot well. In the first half, we didn't count on that spurt because it was like passes you drive in, kick, people miss. You know what I'm saying? It was like at least 4 of those passes that I saw where either JJ or Dyson got in the middle of the lane, drew 2 people, kicked it out, got missed. That's how they got on a run. But then we use defense, turn the offense. I love that Zach is over his nervousness, you know what I'm saying, after the fall, because he went up, dunked on DeAndre Hunter. That was very aggressive. You know what I'm saying? So then he had the other dunk. He had the other dunk with the 2-hand
He learned
dunk.
something from that fall.
He did a pull-up afterwards.
Yeah, then he had,
what did I say?
Two-handed dunk. That was good. But again, man, I was an advocate for getting KP. I did not know he had POTS. If I knew he had POTS syndrome, I would have been like, no, don't get him, man. He can't play.
What is that? What is that, Larry?
It's the
basically his heart rate get high. He can't play multiple games in a row. He only gonna play 2 games a week, guys. That's pretty much what it is.
Geez.
We don't have the
They need
stamina
to put him
to play
on.
more.
Why don't they just put him on some beta blockers? That'll keep
No,
the
every person ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a one cure thing, Damon. It's just however that person's body goes. You know what I'm saying? He don't have the ability to play more than 2 games a week. Period, point blank. If he played 3 games a week, that means that most likely, like early in the playoffs, they space out games every 3 days or something like that. But as you get further, man, those games get tighter, and it's just like he don't even have the ability to play 4 out of 7 games in a series. You have to trade him. Like he literally he does not have the ability to play 4 games out of 7-game series. He just doesn't. If you have that, you can't depend on that, man.
Well, I might have to let him go.
And I was a real big advocate on getting KP.
I got a question.
You can't.
they can decline.
Physically, he can't play.
You think they might decline the trade because of his health? Because remember, Mark Williams had that problem.
Well, he expired.
Not a team who looking for a player like that who don't really need to rely on him. We need to rely on him. You see what I'm
he
saying?
is
Not
hey,
really.
KP is expiring, C Wonder. So
Yeah, he's just got this year's C, and then he's a free agent.
A team that was looking to get off the money. Now, this is the value of KP, just like Clint Capella. His numbers come off the books. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that is his value to this team right now. It's just like Clint Capella. That's a better shooting Clint Capella right now. You know what I'm saying? But he can't get up the court. He don't rebound. He rebound work for crap. He can't get up the court. His feet is cemented. Like his knees look done. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick,
he can get a bucket. He can get a bucket when we slow it down, either draw a foul or get to the free throw line and shoot over somebody. When we get the mismatch, he definitely can take advantage of that.
Hey, salute to the homeboy Mo Ziggy, man, with a $5 super.
Oh yeah, my bad.
That's an amazing game. I just hope they keep playing like this with Trey coming. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping too.
Yeah, yeah, that's all I want to say,
That's
man.
what I'm
Like,
hoping too. What's
you
good?
know, I got to stand on that about KP.
Good win,
man.
though.
What's good?
I would have never wanted him.
I want to go.
Hey, what's good, Doug? What's good,
Good
my boy?
win, man. I appreciate you, DeMar. Appreciate you, C. Appreciate all y'all, man. I enjoy watching y'all, listening, man. Sometimes I don't get on because I'll be having daddy issues and cleaning up cribs.
Oh shit.
So, but yeah,
appreciate
good
you,
win,
Doug.
though, man. Good win, bro. I appreciate all y'all, bro. Yeah, I love y'all. Big family.
Hey, what you
So,
say,
good
Doug?
win.
We been having what issues over there?
Oh, daddy is. I be having put my little boy up. I play with him a little bit. I be.
Feel you, man.
I be in my son.
How old your kid, man?
He 3, so he bad.
Okay, don't. Hey, you got tons of experience up here, man.
Oh yeah, I already know. But to the game, it was a good win, man. Just like y'all was saying, DeMar, I be watching between you and Larry, but y'all be funny with y'all watching alongs, bro. I be dead in the chat. But
Appreciate you, man.
Good win, man. Moji don't be having that shit. I love it, man. He don't be having that shit. Dre got the little weak dunk. Then he try to get in his face like, Dre, you not no nigga like that. You not no nigga like that. But good win. Luke got to shoot the ball, as y'all say. I agree with y'all on that. Keaton, just like you said, game manager. That was perfect term for what you said about Keaton, because that's exactly what he is. V, I like the way V's been playing real aggressive. Just like the guy commented, I hope when Trey comes back on everything just still plays the same. But it might not. But we just got to figure a few things out when Trey get back, especially on that defensive end. But Hawks, good win. I don't want to just keep repeating the same things y'all been saying. Y'all pretty much said everything. But good win, bro. Let's move on to the next. Take a game at a time.
You Gucci. I'm gonna tell you what's going across my mind right now is I wonder what made Quinn change his mind about Vic. Because last year in the second half of the season, Vic was a 40% from three-point shooter in the second half of the season, but refused to play him in one of the playing games and played him only like a minute and a half of the other playing game.
I think Vic just
now
accepted his role, bro.
Check this out. But then at the beginning of the season, hey, watch this though. But at the beginning of the season, he was just picking up DNP. And then just like all of a sudden out the blue. Remember all of a sudden out the blue, he played Vic and Vic closed the game. And we was like, bro, what
that was kind of weird.
I think this time with Trey being out.
Playing Vid at power forward.
Yeah, I think this time with Trey being out, Quinn is understanding he has to get these guys roles implanted before Trey comes back. And I believe he just went to Vic. He went to Vic. He just told him, hey, listen, this is what we signed you here for. This is what we need. And you work on this and perfect it. And that's what he's doing, bro.
I'm not giving him that much credit.
I know you ain't.
I'm not giving him that much credit.
And he played
like it though.
I agree with that. He got hurt with the Magic.
Was on that path until he got hurt.
Hey, here's another question though.
That solution, I want to, but I can't give him that much credit.
Hey, when Quinn gonna change his mind for Ricochet like he did Vic?
It's starting to happen.
Hold on, I think the thing is that I think the thing that we're missing is that Quinn likes to prioritize offense, specifically 3-point shooting. And I think after Vitt had that 8 3-point shot game, he went high on Quinn's list of priorities. You saw the same thing last year. Last year, why Quinn wasn't playing Vitt was because he got his favorite toy Niang back. Niang was taking all those minutes. So
Yeah, true.
I forgot about Niang. Yeah,
But Zach, remember Zach got hurt though. Y'all remember Zach got hurt.
Like,
I think a lot
Remember,
about Zach
Vic got hurt, man. He was on that path, in my opinion.
Yeah, he was on that
I'm talking about Zach though. Y'all remember Zach had got hurt. He was playing him a little bit, but he got hurt.
I think a lot of it also.
Yeah,
boils
hey,
down to
Marion,
the
he
fact
did show his
that
value
they
with
get to
those
play
3 pointers, those 8 3-pointers. He showed his
because
value.
they maximize on their opportunities
Hey,
when you have to play these guys,
yeah,
but you can't just not play them. So
Hey, say that again, Maris. I couldn't hear you.
I said I think a lot of it is also the fact that when he puts Veet and Mohammed in, and those guys go in and they maximize their opportunities, Quinn looks at it and he's like, okay, I see the upside, I see their ceiling. Maybe I should give them extra chances. And so he gives them another chance here, another chance there. And next thing you know, these guys are continuing to perform at a relatively consistent level. And he's like, well, shit, now I need to find minutes for Mo. Now I need to find minutes for Veet. Remember, beginning of the season, same thing. Mo only played like 4 or 5 minutes as well. Mo has that one great game a couple weeks back, and literally immediately afterwards, Quinn's like, yo, I'm trying to find more minutes for Mo. It's just really hard. I think if you get the opportunity, you have to maximize your opportunity, and I think that's what Veet and Mo have done.
Yes, I
That's
agree
why
with
I
that,
say
man.
it's less for Mo because Mo's value is on the defensive end. And you notice there are games when Mo can play and Quinn doesn't play him. That's because Quinn is always prioritizing offense over defense.
Well, hold
That's
up,
true,
now, hey
man.
Marion.
That's true,
Now
man.
tonight, I heard on the television feed.
Healthy.
I heard on the television feed tonight that Quinn told Dominique and who was that? That wasn't Steve Holt,
Bob
but the other one.
Rathburn.
Bob Rathman, that the Hawks are a defensive team. He's been stressing that the Hawks are a defensive team. And I said, what?
So he should play Zach more. Zach is a back.
I
Zach
couldn't
one of the
tell
best
in that
defenders on the
Wizards game.
team.
No, but hey,
that's for sure.
That should close it out.
but
Yeah,
see
Zach
that,
should get a
hey,
closeout
that's
number
what
every time.
Quinn is telling the television crew.
But
So
this is
He
what,
ain't fool-
can I
he
say
ain't
this?
fooling me.
This is the main reason why I do think KP needs to be moved, because it gives more minutes to Mo G and Asa and more of our defensive-minded guys anyway.
But
Why?
Ace is not gonna play.
Yeah.
But he should.
We can
Like,
dead
and see
That's
that's
a
a
question, though.
that's
At
a
the
crying
end,
shame.
That's
That's a
a
Ace
crying
is not gonna
shame.
play.
He won't
Why
play.
is that a
Ace
crying
not
shame?
gonna get no real minutes.
because
Now, why in the world?
because
Why
when he
in the
comes up on
world?
the board,
See,
like,
no,
they
Ace
about to
is
do
20
him the
years
same
old,
way they
19 years
doing
old.
they did Zach. They
No,
about to
they
do
play
the
two
they
different
doing him the
positions.
same way they did Zach.
No, Ace
hey, quick
is
question though.
This man does not need to go to no college park to play with no scrubs
So you
and
just don't
quote
want that
unquote
playing time, John.
get his
Yeah,
game
like, bro,
together.
you can't get better sitting on the bench now. You got to play wherever you can play.
he
Yeah,
asked
You
part, but
can't
when
get better going and playing scrubs either.
he gonna get better, John. I feel
There are
like
NBA
I feel like
pros
Ace gonna have the
in
You
same
can't get better
same.
now.
the G
Hey,
League.
John,
Remember
John,
JJ was in the
You
G
don't
League.
you
They're
don't
JJ was in
play
the
NBA
G League.
scrubs
players,
to get
dude.
better. You
John,
play
JJ and
better
MOG was in the G
competition to
League.
get better.
John, do you understand? All of our young dudes, minus that we drafted outside
All
of
of
Dyson,
and I say
Yeah.
the same
Yucca
thing for all of them.
have played
so
in college park.
Jalen Johnson didn't get better at College Park.
Yeah, that's what I'm
No,
saying. Yeah,
Jalen,
That's
JJ
the
got better.
perfect example
no,
right
JJ
there.
definitely got better.
Jalen Johnson and see, wait a
And
minute,
Krejci. Yeah,
to
Jay, you
see
right about that.
Wonders, to
Krejci
And
see
did
Krejci
Wonders'
too.
and
point.
Keaton Wallace.
Yucca has been
Yeah,
Keaton, what man? Look,
we have a good
what
college
you
park
guys
system.
see this
I don't know
is
what
where I
John's
fall
talking
out
about.
about
I don't know
places
what he's
like
talking about
college
either. I
College
don't know.
park.
park and John
You
and
playing
John
scrubs.
in college
No,
park they
but
run the same stuff.
You playing
They run the same stuff.
scrubs.
You're
here's the
not playing
thing
scrubs.
about
You're
here's the
playing
thing about
professional
I
College
don't
Park,
want to
man.
play no
players.
scrubs.
Now here's the thing about
Wow.
College Park. Okay, College Park for a guy like Asa, that's a first round pick. He just go down there to get minutes, to get playing time, because sitting on the bench does absolutely nothing. It's not about for him for
He's just getting run.
Asa Newell or any first round pick. It's not about the competition. It's about not being rusty, but playing against other people and not practicing. And not playing against people you practice with. So you playing
in-game
against
reps on
competition.
defense.
That's
it's rusty too.
all
You don't
he
play
doing down there.
basketball, you become rusty.
Well, now
All
and,
he's
and
doing in College Park, this is all he doing. They only
oh,
send him down there to get
Get
reps.
some run.
They
You should
not
get some
send him down.
run.
Listen.
Yeah.
They don't send him down there to get so-called better. He just
Just get a
getting
run.
reps.
He's
So because
nice.
they
Bro,
don't
he's
send him
Polishing
there.
his and they run the same action.
so
They run the same
wait a
stuff.
minute.
Demond,
That's
Now,
why.
now
That's
let me
why,
ask.
guys.
They run the
Cause
same
see,
stuff too.
Listen to me.
this
That's
is
Yeah,
why.
I
this
say
is
yeah,
where
Jay.
I disagree.
Hold on.
And
That's why
Demond,
when you
Thanks,
see
Jay. Thanks,
first
Jay.
round picks, listen to me. When you
He's
see
getting
first
better.
round picks, top 20 picks go to the G League. That's why when they go down there, that's why they dominate. Because they are better than the G Leaguers.
cause they
They're
playing
there.
scrubs.
No,
He's
they're
just getting
just there
John, don't
to
think of it that
now.
way. Don't think of it that way. He's just getting run. He's just getting run.
I
He's
don't
getting
want.
burned. That's what you want.
He's just getting
No, it's
burned.
not.
John, when you play basketball, you have to always be playing it, or you're gonna be ass. You can't just play
down
and
there
just
not
not
being
play.
Because when you get your number
not
called and
play.
you're not ready to go, then you not going to get any time at all.
I used to
See,
play
this-
ball. Like when you stop
this is
playing
the-
and you
this-
try to play
this is
again,
the-
you be
this is the
rusty.
problem.
Like
He just getting
This is
reps
the
in
problem.
College Park. That's all.
you just trying to stay hot.
Okay,
you trying to stay
Demond,
warm.
Demond, I
I'ma
understand.
end this. Listen. I'm gonna end it right here. Asa Newell is not going to get major minutes. If you're tracking
Not
the
this year.
Atlanta Hawks, listen to me.
Period.
You should have already known that. Asa Newell can go out there and put up 50, and next day, the next game, he might play 10 minutes. He's not going to get.
Might play 5.
Listen to
And
me.
that is a
He's not
disservice to
gonna get-
him.
He's
No,
not
it's
going to
not.
get significant
No, it's
time
not.
because the
Yes, it
Atlanta
is.
Hawks.
He's
Listen.
19 years old.
They gonna
Because
play
the
him more
Atlanta
minutes than Moji and Jalen.
Bro, listen to me. The Atlanta Hawks are not trying to develop young players right now. They're trying to win games. Asa Newell is not getting. Everybody knew he wasn't going to get real minutes because we're trying to win games.
Yeah, that's okay though. That's okay. I'm fine with him going to the G League.
No, it ain't.
They send him
I'm
to
fine with
College
that.
Park.
I'm fine with it.
They send him to College Park so he don't get rusty. That's
Exactly.
it. He's not there to practice moves. He's not there to get better. He's there so he don't be rusty. Because in Atlanta, he's going to get a bunch of DMPs or he's going to get garbage minutes where it's 1 or 2 minutes and the game already decided and the people just passing the ball. So listen, don't worry about Asa. If you concerned about Asa Newell, better wait for next season. Because this year, unless you get a lot of injuries, he's not going to get a lot of minutes.
But
So he still got to get the
we
layup, too. He
I
gotta get
already
bigger
know that.
physically.
I
There's
just
so much he
disagree
gotta
with
do.
it.
I understand it. I
But that's how
understand
it
what you're
should
saying.
be.
I get your
It's
point.
facts,
About
Jalen.
not getting minutes.
I mean,
It's
Jay.
like, bad.
Yeah, I
Me,
call you Jalen. My
He's
bad.
not going to
He's a
help you
new
win in
fan.
the NBA.
When you're seeing him
Yeah.
come on the bench, he's giving you energy and he's giving you rebounding and he's giving you 3-point shooting. I don't say you have to have major minutes, but you still need to put that on and also good defense too.
No, you don't have to. This is what y'all got to understand. Okay.
Yeah, I
and
don't know
I
what
tell
you
y'all
mean.
this over. I tell y'all this over and over again. Stop
Dude, a
looking
19
at
year old
the
is not going
Hawks.
to help
Listen
you
to
win.
me. I'm gonna say it for the 1,000th time. Stop looking at the Hawks on what you want them to do, and look at how look at how they started with Mo Gay. Look at how they
With Jalen.
have
Look how they
drafted
did
young
Jalen.
talent, and look at the ways they use to develop the young talent. That's 1. 2. I'm gonna tell you like this. And when you're a team and you're trying to compete, okay, you're not going to invest a lot of time in rookie players. Okay, you're not going to do it. So Asa Newell, Jalen Johnson, listen to me. Jalen Johnson was at College Park. Why? Because at that time we was trying to compete and win games with Trey, Nate, and all them. Okay, that's why Jalen Johnson,
Collins.
okay, but he didn't really play. He didn't play that many games at College Park. Okay. Number 2, look at Mohamed Gay. Look at how they use College Park for Moji. College Park for
development.
Moji, because he was not a first-round pick. He was a developmental guy. He has less than 10 years of total basketball. A guy like him needs College Park.
There you go.
Because he doesn't have the time invested. Any other play, because he didn't start playing ball till 16. He's not the same as Asa Newell, who been playing ball his whole life.
And another thing too, John,
who's a
But
5-star.
Demai,
Who's a
Another thing
Also
too,
got to get bigger too.
teams will
Demai,
Also
send
got to get
players
bigger.
down to the G League to get
Who was a
like
top
after an
player?
injury to get
Hey,
reps.
who was a top player in Georgia? He
Has
don't need
Asa
to go to college
injured?
ball.
No, I'm saying teams will do that where they'll send
for him to be
players
19
like
years old
after
and
injury
still
to go
travel with the
train with
team
the
and
G
not be
League
in the G
team.
League, it
Cause
tells
see,
you
you know what? I heard that they
Everyone
gonna
told
send
me we
Trey
can't
down
beat
there.
no good teams without Trey. Who
That's
told you that,
fine.
Dirty Bird?
No,
Dirty
oh
Bird,
no,
Dirty
it's
Bird,
not.
who told you that? Who
Cause it's
told you
not.
that? I need you to put a name on
Ah.
it, Dirty Bird. Put a name on it, Dirty Bird, because you know we had this conversation earlier, my G, and you
Dirty
never
Bird
answered
just like
my
starting
question.
dumb stuff because nobody said that we couldn't win.
Yo, everyone told me
said
we
wanted-
can't beat no good teams without Trey.
No one said
Now,
that.
put a name on the Dirty Bird because you know we had the discussion already.
Facts. A lot of people did come in here and say we haven't been playing or beating nobody.
No, a lot. Let me tell you what I said.
That is a fact now. That is a
y'all on
fact.
the same to the music. I told
Yeah,
y'all.
some people did say that though.
I told y'all, and that's why I told her put a name on it. I said we are under 500 against teams that's over 500. I
What phone for?
said the teams we have beaten were bums, and they are teams that we should beat. That's what I said.
Uh-oh.
Those words out of my mouth.
I guess
Now,
that was you then.
If y'all can find a clip of me saying we can't beat,
I guess that was you then.
Well,
I want to say it. Dirty
Demai,
Bird said
I hate
I
to break
said
it to
it.
you.
Where? Give me a clip of where I said that we can't beat good teams without Trey. Where?
Let me tell y'all something, man. When I say stuff up here, I say stuff.
No.
I use my
You
words
said
very
in your monologue.
carefully
You
up
said in your
here.
monologue we finally beat a team over 500 without Trey today.
No. You didn't.
Even though we are 4-4, we're 500.
No,
we're exactly
hold up.
500
You didn't
versus
hear. Hold up.
teams
I know you
above 500.
didn't. Repeat. Hold up. Finish what I said. I said barring the Lakers and the Suns game. I counted those two.
But we beat
like
more than the
Jamal said-
Lakers and the Suns, though. We beat the Orlando
Yeah, but that's not
Magic,
me
who have
saying
a
we
better
can't
record than us.
beat without Trey.
Bless
That's not
you.
me.
We did beat the Orlando Magic without Trey.
Bro, they were
we
under
literally
500
beat the
when we
Orlando Magic on NBC.
They were
without
under
Trae Young.
500 when we faced them, Jay.
But they
were
have a
under
better
500.
record than we do. So are they a good team
Now,
But,
they weren't
you're
at the
not answering my
time.
question. Are they a good? Are they a team over 500?
Now they're a good team.
Now hold up.
You
See,
beat
that's
'em.
why. Hey, watch this. That's why when I'm up here and I say stuff, I use my words very carefully because look how y'all just switched that up. See, what I said was this. We are under 500 against teams over 500.
That's
now
what I said.
y'all two over here talking about, hey, are they a
Say
good team?
something, Marion.
Good team. Listen, like I said,
We are exactly 500.
It's gonna be a long show. You need to say something, Marion.
So now we
Got a lot.
are what? Now we are 500 against teams
We are
over
now 500.
correct? There you go. That's what I said. So
We
guess what?
have another opportunity to add to
I
that.
use my words very carefully.
And
We
I said-
500 against
what I
teams over
said,
500.
I
Mike, we
said
already looked it
we
up,
have not yet have when it comes to without Trey. You guys kept saying that we were beating and we had a great record. I said, yeah, we've been beating bums. Let me know what we really beat.
But we haven't just been beating
I never
bums.
said that we couldn't win without Trey against
You know what he means, Jay. You know a majority of our wins came from teams under 500.
Look, hey man, look.
But that's what he's
Weren't
saying.
you guys the same people that just said a win is a win is a win?
That's
Bruh,
what he's
I said all
saying.
wins, man. We are not the Oklahoma City.
I take a win however I can get it, man.
I don't know what he's saying.
Like I said, the
Oh.
Detroit business fans won 12 straight games. The Detroit business won 13 straight games, and the best record team they played was the Atlanta Hawks. And did their
And
fans
what I
care
can't hear.
that
What was
they
that
won
last
12?
part, Jay? You said the Pistons won 12, and then what was you said after that?
They won 13 straight, whatever it was, and the team with the best record when they played them was the Atlanta Hawks.
Dirty
Yep.
Bird.
So
what's your
do
point?
you see the
What's your
Pistons
point?
fans? People saying they
Yeah.
think that team can win.
No, but here,
And they
this
ain't
is what
played
you missing
nobody.
out. Hold up, Jay. Hold up, Jay. Hold up. Because I listen when y'all talk, and y'all know I don't forget. But what you just said is not the same discussion that we're having. That's
No,
now,
hey,
if
Demond.
all I'm saying is like
if
I
you want to
take
make
all
it the
games.
same, hold up. If you want to make it the same,
Demond, we know
I'm
you
not-
listen.
I'm
You don't
not
have
if
to
you
making
point
want
to
to
your
make it the
ear.
same,
if we're
if you
playing
want to make it the
bums,
same
right?
discussion, Jay, what you should have said was this.
No. My point
What
is
you
very
should have
clear,
said
Demond.
was this. They won 12 in a row without Cade.
No, that's not what I said.
Then it's not the same discussion because we won games without our star players.
Listen to what I said. When I said I take all wins, I said the Pistons won 13 straight games, and the best team with the best team that had the best record when they played was the Atlanta Hawks.
Hold up.
And I don't see the Pistons.
I mean,
I didn't see the Pistons.
Another thing too, you could argue that the Pistons won all those games without their second best player.
Anybody in the media
because
say the
Cade
Pistons were playing
Cunningham,
bums. I only heard them say that they can win the East.
Jay, how many games has Cade Cunningham missed?
Jaden Ivey.
You said how many games has
Cade Cunningham missed during a win streak?
He only missed 3 games.
Okay, so what I'm telling you is this is not the same because if they would have went on that winning streak without Cade Cunningham, then it's the same. Because then you would have had fans saying, "Hey, we don't need this guy because we won this games without this guy." Listen,
my point has nothing to do with Trae Young. I'm just.
But let me ask you guys this. Would y'all be having this same energy if Jalen Johnson was out?
The reason
would y'all be having the same energy if Onyeka Okongwu was out?
You goddamn right.
Isn't about who's playing, who's not playing.
That's what I'm saying, Jay. It shouldn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I take all wins. That's
well. Now, one thing that I do.
Played or not, they played the same week schedule. The Thunder have played the same week schedule, and those fans in the media.
And we've had one of the hardest schedules to start the year.
I'm gonna tell you this.
What you mean?
Hold up. Let me tell you this. This is what I do. I take all wins, true, but I also examine who it was we were playing, who was playing on the team, who was missing on the team, and I keep perspective as to what it was that took place. Because if they are missing their stars, yes, we beat them, but I can't rest and say, hey, next time we play them, oh man, we beat them before. And they missing 2 or 3 of their stars. I keep perspective on who it was that we played in the players that are on the court.
So you get the perspective of who we didn't have too, John?
The reason,
I do.
Okay,
John.
And because of keeping that perspective
to our schedule.
Hey, the only reason this is a debate, the only reason this is even a debate is because when we went and started winning games without Trae, you had all the people who already didn't like Trae
trying to trade him.
Hold on, let me finish. The people who already didn't like Trae was using these wins as a reason to get rid of him.
After the second win.
So what I said is this, and I tried to explain to fans. Okay, here's the deal. You cannot go to the owner and say, hey, we should trade our best player due to beating up teams that's under 500. And that's why I said when you got a resume, if we was beating teams over 500 like that, and we was up there with the
Pistons,
right behind the Pistons or something, then you got an argument. You can't really argue beating teams that we agree that we're better than.
Yeah,
that's
my point. That's
because hey. After this game before this one, we had to say, hold up now. Y'all can't trade Trae yet.
Y'all said that. Me and Mike said it's the NBA, and that happens.
You're gonna
lose. Hold up. Hang on. Can we debunk this? Jay says that, but we also lost to a Spurs team that only had De'Aaron Fox. They didn't have Wemby. They didn't have Stephen Castle.
But the Spurs are a good team. Like
they're a good team.
That's the craziest part. The Spurs in the Western Conference.
See, coming into the game, the Spurs had the 4th best record in the West.
Like, what are you talking about?
So now it matters that they was a good team that we lost to. It matters.
No, I'm sitting here saying like I don't understand his point because he's like, well, we lost.
No,
to the
my
Spurs,
point. Hold up. My point
was De'Aaron.
Hold up. My point was.
But they're a good.
Hang on. My point. I'll tell you. My point was, as Larry talked about that game, it was De'Aaron Fox and some dudes. Yes, De'Aaron Fox is a great player, but outside of we only didn't have Trae that game. We had everybody else outside of Trae. We still should have won that game. We should. They didn't have.
You feel like let's be clear here. You feel like we should have won that game.
I say this.
Had the Spurs.
There's no way we should be giving up. We should not be giving up 40 points to
I'm just
saying.
saying.
The name on the
Vegas,
Wizards.
Vegas had that game even without.
What's his name?
CJ McCollum.
Without
we shouldn't be giving. Listen, we shouldn't be giving up 40 points to CJ McCollum
at home versus the Hawks. So
we shouldn't give up 40 to CJ McCollum. Man.
That still don't, dude. I don't care about
now. Why not?
What the stats are. I care about what our team is.
Think
CJ McCollum without Trey, or we play better without Trey. We should have.
And then when we played the Spurs,
we beat the Spurs with them.
We couldn't stop. We couldn't stop.
That's irrelevant to the point.
Hey, we couldn't look.
We played better.
We couldn't stop Donovan Mitchell tonight. We couldn't stop CJ McCollum.
Hey,
players are gonna have hot shooting nights, guys. It's gonna happen. It's the NBA.
That's the problem. What did we do?
Like I tell y'all, I only when I come up here and I'm talking about the Hawks, and I tell people this all the time, bro. When I'm talking about the Hawks, I'm talking game to game. If they play like shit, like they did against the Wizards, I'm talking about how they play like shit against the Wizards. When they play good like they did tonight, I'll talk about how they play good here tonight. But see, what a lot of people do is, like, for some reason, they think you have to get an opinion and you have to stick with this opinion forever. You're not
no matter what happens.
I don't understand.
I need to make a point.
My thing is it's an 82 game season, and if you are the number one, you draft number one, chances are you won 15 to 25 games. That means you beat somebody in the NBA 15 to 25 times. So a bad team is going to win games. A team on a 14-game losing streak, NBA Cup game, you're playing your third game in 4 nights in 3 different cities. They're on a 14-game losing streak. They see you. They see food. So you come out there against the NBA team with professional players. I just told
we're not an NBA team. We're not a professional team.
Let me finish.
We're not NBA players.
Let him finish this point, Damon. Let him finish.
Trying to do, Jay.
Let me finish.
I know what Jay going. Jay going with that. Everybody,
right? You see when you're about
anybody can lose.
No, I know.
They don't want you to finish the
point. They nitpick on what you say, man.
They want to
you guys do the same.
You already said the point about 10 times.
Demond, when I came on here after we lost to the Wizards,
everybody a professional. Everybody's an NBA player. Lose games. I know where you're going with it, Jay. I already know where you're going.
I'm just saying, bro. Like y'all acting like CJ McCollum is a scrub. He's not.
Okay, when the last time CJ had 40?
He had 40 on the Pistons.
Yes, he did.
He had 40 on the Pistons this year.
They went
to overtime with the Detroit.
They went to overtime with them.
Like, what are y'all talking about? Like,
hold on. I'm about to look it up right now. I'm gonna see how many 40-point games.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm gonna see how many 40-point games
he was cooking Dennis Jenkins. He was cooking everybody else.
No, why are you doing his career, Damon?
Let me just say this real quick. That debunks that. That debunks one thing. First of all, you said they went to overtime, so it was a close game. I can understand if we lose to a bad team in a close game.
Bruh. See, Wonder, you didn't let me finish.
They blew us out. They blew us out.
See, this is why y'all should have listened to what I was saying.
He carried the team.
Literally said they're on a 14-game losing streak. They see you, NBA Cup game. They see food like a dog.
Yes.
If you don't come with the energy to come and beat them that night, they are going to blow you out.
Yes,
they're hungry for a win. They just lost 14 straight games.
That's why you
need.
So that's why I'm saying it's like
23.
Now Jay is right on that. Now he's definitely right on that.
No, here's the thing.
He's definitely right on that.
Here's the thing, John. Here's the thing. I don't have a problem with fans come up here and they mad as fuck because we lost to a team with one motherfucking win.
I don't either.
I don't have no problem if a fan come up here and say,
pissed
off.
Now I'm definitely gonna be
one win.
One
I don't
win.
have a problem with that. Here's the thing: a lot of people expect people to be like this. Well, they play hard and no. Some fans think somebody like me. I don't think we should lose to a team with one win in 15 attempts. I think, and this is my opinion. This is my opinion as a fan. As a
I feel
fan
that.
on paper, when I look at the Hawks and I look at the Wizards, we are better than them, in my
Fact.
opinion, on
Fact.
paper.
Fair.
Then when you
Look.
look at the record validates, yes,
We better.
over 17 games, y'all
better.
should beat these guys. When you look at Vegas say the Hawks should have won the game.
Win
Now,
the game.
here's the thing, Jay. Here's the thing.
It's true.
I don't mind losing. Bro, we got ran out
Destroyed.
by a
Bruh,
one.
again, you got
Listen, you
blitzed
didn't
because they
lose.
were
You got
hungrier
your-
than you.
Can we agree?
Yeah, they wanted it more.
Demar,
Why didn't they want it the 13th game?
I agree with
And,
both of you guys'
okay.
points,
Or the
man.
12th game?
My thing is though,
In a
I
cup,
get it.
exactly. In a
They
cup
are
game.
going to beat somebody, and
Right,
no one, no
That doesn't have to
team.
be us. That does
Right,
not
But,
have
that,
to
but
be
that's what I'm.
us.
But
I'm glad
y'all
you
make
said
it
that,
sound
C
like
Wonder,
it was
because
just
my
out
next
there.
statement was gonna be no fan base wants it to be them. But
Right.
the
Yes.
reality is they're going to win 15 or 20 games this year, which means they're going to beat somebody.
That's
Yep.
fine, Jay. I'm not
That
denying
night,
Jay.
listen,
Are we?
Jay,
I'm not
Jay,
denying. Hey,
like I said, man,
Usually,
I'm not
somebody
denying
else
that.
on
That's
that
the
level.
point.
it's the
I'm
NBA.
not
Jay,
denying
here's
that
the thing,
point.
Jay.
But
Jay,
I'm
here's the thing,
still
here's the thing,
hanging
Jay.
my foot in my team's behind for losing to a
I'm not,
one-win
because,
team.
because
Hey,
listen,
Jay, how
if you
come when it
have a
comes
night
to the
like
That's
that,
what I'm
everything is
doing.
going
Jay,
wrong.
I'm
Jay,
still
here's the-
putting my foot in
here's
their
the question
behind
for you, Jay.
and
This is
saying,
what I
how
look
in
at.
the world did you
Hey,
allow
Jay,
this to happen?
Jay, here's
John,
a
this is
question
what I
for you.
look
Here's a
at.
question for you, Jay.
How
Here's
do
a
you
question.
respond to that? So
Jay,
after
Jay.
you had your worst loss of the season, you followed it up with your best win of the
Best
year.
win of the season.
That's
Yes.
what I'm looking
Oh,
for.
okay.
That's what
Hey,
I'm
hey,
looking
hey.
for.
Okay. Hey, Jay, that's fine. However, I'm still hanging my foot in their behind for losing
Well,
to
hold up.
that team
Well,
that
hold up.
only
That game is
won
over
one
with. There's
game.
nothing we can do.
And you better not, and I'm
won't.
telling my team, you better not let it happen again.
Hey,
It probably
here's
will.
another
You're
thing to
gonna
add
have
on
a
top of
couple
It
that.
probably
losses
will.
this season.
It happens to everybody.
It happens
Here's
to every team.
another thing.
And I'm going to
Here's
hang
another
my
thing.
foot in their behind every
Here's
time
another
it happens.
thing you can add. Here's
Unfortunately,
another
other
thing
teams didn't
that
have it happen
people are
to them.
leaving out of the Wizards
Well, it doesn't
game,
happen to
right?
everybody.
Here's another thing that
Doesn't happen
pissed
to
me off about
everybody.
the Wizards game. It was an NBA Cup game.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
we was
well,
actually, but hold
I
on, hold
can't
on,
care
hold on,
about
hold on,
that.
hold on. We was actually on that game. We was actually playing for something. The game actually meant more than just a regular season.
I mean, it was just a wild card, but
So no,
I mean,
listen. One
it
see,
meant
and that's
something,
another
but the
thing.
Hawks
Don't
did
try to
not come with
downplay
the
what we're
mindset
trying
that
to
they
do
wanted
here.
to win.
Here's the thing.
There you go, Jay. There you go.
But I said that the day it
That
happened.
game actually
That wasn't
meant
the Hawks
something.
that showed up.
You know what tonight's game meant?
They
You know what
didn't go
tonight's
to.
game
They didn't
meant?
go to Washington.
Tonight's game meant one win in the regular season column and a pat on the back.
That's about it.
If we would have took care of our business against the Wizards, this game tonight, like for the Cavs, it would have meant twofold: regular season win, a chance to advance in the Cup game. So to me, I don't know. I can't speak for nobody else, but for me, I wanted to win because, like I told people at the beginning of the year, I take the NBA Cup seriously because I know we're not an NBA title contender. I know that.
I don't know that.
I know we can't beat the Thunder.
I don't know that now. I
can't
can't.
beat the Thunder. It's so good. But here's the thing.
Okay, that's fair though.
Me as a fan, I don't know about nobody else.
Yeah,
I
that's
take
fair.
the NBA Cup serious. Y'all saw how hype I got last year about the NBA Cup.
Yeah.
I take it seriously. And I wanted us to win. And another thing on top of that Wizards game is I was getting tired of and this is just on me. This is my fault. I shouldn't fall for this. I just get tired of people online talking about God they Sar better than Zach. So I really wanted a dub.
I do feel that too. There is a lot to the headlines. Okay.
I really wanted that dub so I could shut their ass up. That's another thing that be pissing me off. That's another reason I wanted to win. But listen, I know we not finna go no damn 82-0. We gonna lose. You're gonna have the bad games, but you know what I would like to see, which we are in the grand scheme of things, we're there. Is we're beating the teams we're supposed to beat, but for some reason, I just don't know why we can't beat the goddamn Wizards. They beat us twice last year. We can't beat them this year. I don't know why we can't beat these dudes.
Man, it's our entire division. We
Yeah.
have. It don't matter how good or bad the teams
Miami has always had our number. Washington's always had our number. Orlando, yeah.
They're just
But here's the thing. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, Jay. But here's the thing, though, Jay and Ryan. Here's the thing. I can lose to Miami because I know they have a model of consistency of being good. What I hate is losing to teams like the Wizards and the Hornets, who have a history of just, well, I was gonna say history. Let's say the last 5 to 7 years of losing.
But that's always been the case with them.
I know.
That's just how it is.
But whenever we play them, Damon, they've kept it close against us. It's been close games.
Every time I see the Wizards or the Hornets or the Magic or the Miami Heat on our schedule, I don't care if we won 60 games that year. That's always going to be a tough game for us to win for whatever reason. It just is. I don't know why.
I cannot stand losing to the Wizards and the Hornets.
It's just the divisional.
It's the divisional rivalry. Yeah.
I can't stand losing to nobody.
Period.
I hate it. I cannot.
Okay. I don't concede. I don't concede games
forever, and the Raptors.
Yes.
See, I don't concede games to nobody.
You know what, Jay? When the Pacers healthy, well, I don't know how they're gonna look now without Turner. Right. But when the Pacers are healthy, bro, they better than we are. That last year team, they better.
Even when they were terrible, when they were horrible, they were still.
Oh
yes.
Hey, Mary.
It doesn't matter. I don't even think we've ever beaten Indy.
I got two more.
We lost to them last year.
I got two more coming. I'm gonna put them in your inbox.
We lost to them last year when Halliburton was hurt, right?
Yeah, we lost on that NBA Cup night when they went.
Foot won't even listen to my doggone song. Kick a head.
I want us to you know, this is just me. I know people don't look at the Hawks like I look at them, but you know, when I look at our team, man, like I really think we could beat these teams that's better than us. You know what I'm saying? So it really pisses me off when what pisses me off is when we play the Wizards. When we play the Wizards, and not only do we lose, but we get embarrassed.
Yes.
Right. And like I said, maybe because I be on the internet talking. Maybe it's because I'm on the internet talking trash all damn day.
That's it too. You bank the wins before they happen.
Yeah, when I'm on the internet talking shit.
Like I tell people, look, you can win 50 games, but you're still gonna lose 32 games. But you don't have shit.
But that's why I said, Jay. That's why I said
you know what I'm saying?
50-win team, right? I said we're a 50-win team, which means we're gonna lose 30 plus games.
Yeah, you just don't get to pick them.
Hopefully less than 32, right?
Yeah, you just don't get
to pick them. I know we're going to lose.
Just don't get to pick them.
But I want to be like this. Me, I know everybody don't believe like me, but I want to be like Oklahoma City. What day is now?
Facts.
Like they only have one loss on the year.
They only have one loss.
And they was playing without J-Dub.
And they've been playing bums too.
Yeah.
Right. So why we not 18-1 playing bums?
See, listen,
AJ. Why we not AJ? And that's why I'm mad. Why we not 18-1 playing bums?
And the media don't say that they're playing.
But Jay, why we not 18-1 playing bums?
Hold on for a minute.
I mean, we only lost to one bum team.
What?
Let me get in.
Who was the other bums we lost to? We only lost to the Wizards.
No, I said, why are we not?
You had to jump on in there like you do on the expressway.
I said, why we not 13-1?
Yeah, we just.
I said, Jay, I said, why we not 13-1?
Yeah, we just ain't that good. We just not Oklahoma City Thunder good.
Yes, Foot.
Come on, take a chip here. I've been listening to y'all for the last 30-40 minutes.
Okay, hold up. You gotta wait. Let me finish my point with Jay. Then you got it. Let us finish. You can't just hop in there with your shit on and be like. I'm gonna tell you.
Foot, stomp the gas and jump on out there in the expressway, Foot.
Hey, Foot, don't bring the whistle like that, Foot. Hey, Foot. I'm gonna tell you like my wife told me. Foot, I ain't your players, okay? So you ain't gonna come and just ball me. I don't care about your whistle, Foot.
Hold on, gonna bring the whistle up here,
and then I'll be quiet.
That was funny, boy. That was.
I need that. Hey, Foot, bring that big trophy out.
Get my point, man. I forgot what we was talking about.
That's what he meant to do. That's what he meant to do.
Man, Damn, he done made me lose my train of thought. What were we saying?
He messed him up.
Yeah,
Demond crashed on the side of the road. Go ahead, Foot.
Hey, shit, I was on the side of the road the other day with a flat tire.
I've been listening to all this bullshit about who we play, what their record is. And
Man,
all this
come
other
on,
bullshit.
for you late,
No,
bro.
no,
We already had 30
no,
minutes of
He said, hey.
You try to
hold on,
you got JR all day night.
25 minutes of arguing that. Now you want to bring it back up.
This is what I said in the chat.
Am I preaching? We just arguing about that for 45 minutes.
No, when I was in the chat, it first started. I said, "Watch, what the hell y'all gonna complain? Watch y'all start complaining about some dumb shit, right?" I knew it. So let me go ahead and say this.
Everybody congratulated the win. What you talking about?
No, I was in the chat, Demond. This is the
No,
NBA.
the chat started
this
it,
is
Foot.
the NBA.
The chat started it. If you was in the
Look,
chat, I'm gonna tell you how it
This is
started,
the
Foot.
NBA.
Dirty Bird
It don't
started.
matter.
Foot, I'm gonna tell you how it started,
It's the
Foot. It's
NBA.
because I posted what
NBA.
Dirty
There's
Bird
ebbs
said.
and flows
That's
in the
why it
NBA
started.
in basketball. Period. Right. That's how the shit works. Right. It's ebbs and flows. It's matchups. Right. Every damn game, win or lose, you trade this motherfucker, trade that motherfucker, or like tonight, trade KP. We don't need him. Right.
We don't.
Trade this, trade that.
No, don't trade.
Right. So the whole point of the matter, motherfucker talking about we beating bad teams, but hell, Mike. I was at the game.
No, you wasn't, Foot. You back. Don't say you was here, Foot.
But they
I
was
was at the
attacking
game.
me, bro.
I was at the game. But I came on. I was at the game. Hey man, it's basketball season. Y'all already know what it is. But let me go ahead and say what I'm saying. All this complaining about who we beat. This the new narrative, right? Who we beat. That's 500 whatever. This is an NBA team. Just like the Wizards came here and whooped our ass because we played like shit. We weren't there. We weren't connected. They wanted it more than us. I talked about it on Facebook. We looked like shit. Again, there ain't no excuse. You're supposed to win those games. But we didn't show up. So we got our ass handed to them. The whole damn team played like trash. So let me say this. It's no excuses or whatever. They played like shit. But, like I said, this is what we're in 20 games to the season, something like that now. So now I can tell about what I think about this team.
Well, what's your prediction?
Oh,
you say you're gonna give a prediction after 20 games. What's your prediction? That's what you told me.
I don't get no prediction. I'm gonna tell you what I think about the team.
20 games, you gonna give me a
Come on,
prediction?
I ain't finished, goddamn. So
But that's what you did tell me, right?
No.
But
it's on record. I don't give predictions.
You
I don't
told
give
me,
predictions.
but
See,
you
see,
said,
what?
but you told me you said you needed 20 games because my response was, I said that's a quarter of the season.
No, I need
You don't
20
remember that
games to give my
conversation we
opinion
had?
about the team. I did the same thing last year,
You
Demond.
said prediction,
I
not
did the
opinion.
same thing. No, I don't prediction. I don't do prediction. But let me finish what I'm saying. So again,
I gave you mine.
Every team in the NBA is an NBA team, like Jay said.
Mike know it.
Right? It don't matter who win or who missing or whatever it is. It don't matter what stars y'all say we have or who have or the other team have. Anybody in the NBA can be beaten at any given time. Right? So it don't matter who we play. There ain't no damn strength and schedule in the NBA. This is not NCAA football. There's no strength to schedule.
Or NFL football.
No, only on tiebreaks or something like that. But we ain't even got that far. I'm telling y'all, like the man them arguing me, this is year 2 of a 3-year rebuild. There's no excuse about nothing. So nobody making excuses. But I'm telling y'all what's going on. KP is expiring. He might not be here trade deadline. I already said that. Enjoy what we're looking like. Enjoy these guys learning how to win. Now, Demond, you were right. I told y'all, like everybody, after every game, somebody, this player, y'all talking about rotation all the goddamn time. Don't none of y'all understand rotation. So none of y'all understand. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
How do you know
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm talking. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Don't none of y'all understand that shit.
We don't.
Every
Explain
game,
it to us.
Do this guy play
Explain
more.
to us
this
why
guy play more.
he run a 3
No, I ain't
guard
gonna
lineup.
explain. I've been trying to explain. Y'all don't want to damn listen.
Explain why he played a 3 guard lineup.
We are a good team getting better. The young guys, let the young guys play. Right?
I got something to come behind that. I got something to come behind that with, but go ahead.
So what?
Man,
let these
Foot,
guys
I need
play
you to explain
15.
to me the rotations, why he played a three-guard lineup.
Say what you
Explain
gotta
that.
say so we can end
small
it.
ball lineup. Somebody explain.
Okay, okay, Foot. I got a question for you. What Quinn gonna do when Trey come back?
Go back to that dumb shit.
Okay, then. All right. So let me make that point. I want to make a point. So listen, the team that's on the court tonight that won this game that we all, they're not gonna be the same team when Trey come back.
No, they're
So
not.
what? So my whole thing is this. Because they're going back to what the mind said.
That's
We know
speculation.
that this is a whole nother
That's
discussion
speculation.
right here, bro. So it's like we can all attest that NAW is an upgrade to Dyson. We can attest that Double O is probably right now upgrade to fucking Porzingis. But Quinn not gonna do that shit, bro. So if I'm fucking Trey Young, I'm on the sideline, I'm looking at this shit. Like I'm asking myself, well, what the fuck do I really need to make this shit go forward, bro? Because when he come back, he gonna have fucking Dyson at the 2. And you already said to mine, you want Ricochet to play the 2. So it's like we fucking bamboozled because you got fucking NAW coming off the bench. Now we do need bench, but we just beat a good team with this squad that we just looked at tonight. And when Trey come back, it's not gonna be the same team.
No,
so it's like
it's gonna be the same team. You're just gonna play it differently.
the team that Trey played with is a team we lost a season opener with, bro. So
Hey,
I'm
real
like,
quick.
bro.
Hey, real quick, we don't have we haven't played a game with Trey Young without KP, have we? Have we?
Yeah, we did. We played that.
Game.
Yeah.
Orlando.
It was the Orlando and Thunder game.
First couple games.
No KP, no JJ.
No KP,
And
no JJ.
no, which one?
No, JJ played versus the Magic. He ain't
The
played
Orlando.
Magic,
We won the
right?
Orlando game when KP was not there.
Yeah.
We won the Orlando game.
Okay.
Do everybody think Dyson
Trey,
needs to go to the
but
bench?
Trey had to go crazy in the third or fourth.
Well, I'm about to
quarter
go look at that game because I think we better without KP.
We had to. We was down like. 50
But I gotta go look.
points.
I gotta go look. I gotta go watch the game again because I don't.
Hey, can
remember
I
it,
say
so.
this too? That last shot by Nah, I understand he made that shit, but that was a bad fucking shot.
And you heard, hey, Jay, did you hear me on the stream?
Whoa! How can a shot that went in be a bad shot?
I was screaming, "Do not shoot that ball!"
How can a shot that went in be a bad shot?
Because it's time to score, John. You got the ball.
No, he made the shot. He's a shooter and he made the shot.
What you trying to say, Jay? What you trying to say, though?
Have to shoot the ball.
It went in. It went in. I'll give it to him. It went in.
Yeah,
but
he didn't really have to shoot it. But my
I
thing
did
was
not like that. And
Hey,
oh no, a bad shot is when you miss a shot.
I was like this. I was like, no, don't.
That was very dumb. You could have lost the game on that.
Yeah, he could have. Hey, but I was like,
how?
Because
he could have missed it. The
3 points. All you have to do is
we were only up by 3 at that point.
You're playing the clock at that point. You're playing the clock. Any score wins the game.
And nothing too. Donovan Mitchell was lightning hot.
Opportunity to run 24
man,
seconds
like
off the
this.
clock
If you
and make
overshoot
it
that
a
hoe.
23-second game.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. And see, and that's another thing about the Hawks too.
Lose you a game, bro.
That's another thing about the Hawks too. See,
open like that, you shoot it.
we've got to get to where we can hit shots with hands in our faces.
Yeah.
The Atlanta Hawks, and just like I pointed out, and C1 picked up on it during the game, we passed the ball too damn much.
But we passed it. We overpassed it. Way too many
We
times.
passed the ball too damn much.
The coach,
especially when we're in the paint and we got to
That's a good thing.
And I mean, yeah, especially in the doggone paint. Why in the world? Why in the world are you passing the ball up under the damn basket? What are you doing that for?
You got 36 assists tonight.
I'm saying you complain about the wrong thing. You only have
No, I'm not.
No, hold on.
We how many turnovers do we have this game? Like 8?
Bro, I don't want to.
We do this in losses. We do this in wins. Balls get picked off. Passes get picked off because we making dumb passes in the wrong spots.
But you only had 12 turnovers tonight to 36.
Okay, all right, Jay.
You know,
so
that's
I
tonight.
gotta say this. I got so
that's tonight.
If you take Dyson out the starting lineup and you put Trey where he is with the current construction, do we win this game?
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we do.
Hey, This
Is that
team
with or without Trey's terrible shot decisions?
I don't know.
This team is shooting way better than what they shot last year. So I would say yes.
Calm down on that.
I would say yes.
Are we taking into account that Trey's 35-foot half-court bombs that don't go in at all?
Hey, what
Yes,
I'm
we are.
Turnovers. Turnovers. Talk about the turnovers.
And his 4.4
The only reason
turnovers?
he was shooting them, only reason he was shooting them is because the rest of the team couldn't shoot last year.
And he's averaging 4 turnovers.
I'm gonna tell you this: when Trey come back, I want you to follow the 3-point shooting. That's gonna explain a lot. Because I think right now, I forgot what we shooting. Somebody probably look it up. We shooting real good right now as a team from three. I think we had 38% as a team. Which is
just plug Trey into the.
I think that's up. Now, this is what I'm saying. When Trey come back, look at the 3-point shooting. What are we shooting from 3 when Trey come back?
Right.
That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. How we shoot when Trey come back. Now, me personally,
I guarantee it will be fine.
Me personally, I don't want my boy shooting threes unless he wide open. That's just me. But I
well, that's not going to happen though.
I want to watch everybody else. I want to see
Dyson.
I want to see Dyson. Listen.
You saying you only want to see Dyson shoot it if he's wide open, right? Like he's absolutely wide
listen.
I thought you were talking
about Dyson or Trey.
Let me say this. Let me say this. Jay, let me start off with this though, Jay. Let me start off with this. I do understand you gotta shoot the ball. I understand that part, right? To try to get better. I understand that. But here's the thing. At this rate, Dyson Daniels, every time he shoot a 3, it's almost like a turnover because we know his chances of making it is slim to none. Okay, but I understand.
I got some shit to tell you, but go ahead.
In order to get better to shoot the ball,
I have something to say too.
You gotta shoot the ball, right?
Man, let me tell you something, bro. I know he gonna put fucking Dyson and Trey back in the backcourt again, bro. But like, y'all may not understand this shit, bro. But like, for some reason, Dyson, like, he feel comfortable with Trey next to him offensively. Don't ask me why, bro. But like, I think he feel like because Trey gets so much attention that he don't gotta beat the defender and do all this dribble. Cause this motherfucker will go in the middle lane and turn around, come back out of the lane. We never saw him do that shit when him and Trey was in the lineup together, bro.
No,
so it's like, let me tell you something. Like I feel honestly, I really feel because of like Trey Young's fucking high volume 3-point shooting, he be telling Dyson to shoot more threes when Trey and him in the lineup, bro. For real, because I never see
playing with Trey. He's in a finishing role.
Dyson don't need to shoot.
He's in the ball. He's in the game to touch the ball and either make.
And then with Trey not in the lineup, I feel like he telling him to just assist. Don't worry about scoring. Let NAW shoot all the ball. It's Quinn in his fucking head,
bro. No, man, that's just how Dyson plays,
bro. He didn't play like that last year, bro. We wouldn't be having this conversation.
He played the exact same way. He just got the
only difference solution is that he got hot in the second half of the year with the 3. That's your big difference, and that's why you see that 5-point fall off. Because last year in the second half of the season, he was getting shot three.
Whoa, wait a minute.
He was getting 3. Hold on, John. He was getting 3-point attempts per game last year in the second half of the season. And he was shooting 38% from 3.
He finished
in the second half of the season. But this year, he's down to he is so. I'm not gonna say he's so bad shooter. I'm gonna say it like this: he's so much in his head.
It's in his head, bro.
Do you know
he's only taking like 25?
You know he's down, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong. You know he down to 1 attempt.
He's under 1.
He's barely under 1 attempt. He's at 0.9 attempts.
And that's what your point. That's your big difference in Dyson game because
off
now
of 3.4 last year.
Since he was making 38%, teams had to respect that. Now you see this year they're just sagging in on him now. So that's your 6.
That's gotta be coaching, bro. It gotta be coaching, bro.
I need to look up his.
He just gotta shoot the ball.
No, that's not really coaching. That's
the only coaching thing that needs to be done is Quinn has to encourage him to just let it fly.
Exactly, bro.
He got to get him
I
out
don't
the
think
funk.
it's nothing the
Yeah.
coach can do for him. It's on him
Yeah,
now. He got
It's
to
on
shoot.
him.
No, yeah, it's always
But
been
my
on
thing
him.
is,
When he
if they're
wide
not gonna
open,
sag,
and
if they're not gonna
listen,
guard you out there,
when you
it's
wide
cool.
open at
If
three,
you don't want to shoot it, cut to the basket,
yeah,
dribble.
when you wide
Yes.
open at
And
three and you
coach just
hesitate,
use you as the screener. If Trey ain't in the game, you got Jalen in the game. Use the inverted pick and roll.
yeah,
Get you going back
it ain't nothing the
downfield.
coach can do for Dyson. He just got to shoot shit and live
I mean,
with.
my whole thing
doing
is this,
that.
everybody on the panel. If he making $100 million a year, how much points a game he need to be averaging, bro?
Man, I'm gonna
None.
tell you
He needs
like
to
this,
just
man.
play
I'm gonna
excellent
tell you like this.
defense, move the
Like I
ball,
told,
and get me
I told
rebounds.
everybody, Solution. When they signed him, they didn't really sign him for this year. They looking at Dyson Daniels 2 years from now. Because remember, Dyson Daniels only 22 years old.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You're right
So
about that.
He's uber
doing-
young still.
Exactly.
So
Talk to me about his shooting
Solution,
when
when you
he's
look at his
24.
contract, look at his contract as an investment 2 years from now. Because think about this. If he just
That's
get that
everybody's contract now.
watch this.
That's
If
everybody's
he
contract.
get this a solution, if he get the 3-point shot to 35%, I'm talking 2 years from now.
He'd be an all-star.
If he get that to 35% and he can get the free throws up to 70, that's 15 to 17 points from Dyson Daniels
He'd be an all-star.
at 25 million, which would be a steal. So they're looking at him 2 years from now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of
Now,
all stars,
this year he just fucking awful this year. I'm gonna keep it a buck with
speaking
you.
of all-stars,
And he costing me
I
money
can't even
right
argue
now.
with that, Demar,
And,
but I'm
and,
not-
and
I'm
he-
not
he
out on
costing
him
me
'cause he
money
does
right
so
now.
many
'Cause I
everything
thought-
else.
Yeah, he
Now,
costing me
why
money
we
right
got
now
to
because
wait?
Other
I
things on the
thought
court.
I thought he
Now,
was
now
going
why
to
do we have to
offseason and
wait
practice the 3-point shot.
2
I
years?
got money on him.
What do you mean?
I don't know,
Yeah,
John.
that's the NBA,
You
bro.
waited
They-
5
they
years
do
for
it
Jalen
early.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Why we got
Waited
to wait 2 years for him?
Bro,
John,
y'all
hold on,
don't be
because
making
you're
no sense,
John,
man.
because basically
It's
you're
development.
developing, bro.
It's like,
He's
what?
only 22. Last year at 21 was his first time playing real NBA.
That's why when
minutes.
people are busting Zach, I'm like, dude, he's 20 years old. He
John, let
just
me
turned
hold up,
20.
John, before you say something, let me add this. Let me add this.
Zach at 24 is going to be
Unfortunately,
extremely
here's the
better
thing,
than he
John.
is at 20.
Usually
Mm-hmm.
that will be a player that you drafted.
Just
But
got to give him
since you
time.
traded for him, he already had 2 years in the league. His contract just happened to come up right now.
He's the same age as rookies that came
Yeah,
into
but
the
if he was
NBA.
somebody
Yes.
who drafted, it'd be like Moji, right? It'd
Literally,
be like
Dyson
Moji.
Daniels could
He
still
would
play
be on
college
super
basketball
cheap
right
money.
now.
See,
But
I,
at
you know,
this point,
I,
John, remember,
okay.
John,
let's say this. Hang
but
on,
at
and I
this
know
point, John, if we would have drafted him, he would have been 2 years under the Hawks.
He probably would have been
And
better
he
right
been
now.
further along than he was. 'Cause
Honestly.
back then,
Yeah.
in New Orleans, he was behind Herb Jones, so he had people in front of him. So he didn't
He
really get
had
a
Herb Jones, Trey Murphy,
can I say
But
this?
see,
Can I
but
say-
my,
Go ahead, John.
Alvarado.
Go ahead, John.
Alvarado. Oh, yeah.
I'll go after you, John.
but see, my situation with this is this. He went from 5 points to 14 points last year.
Right.
Okay. Now I'm expecting him to either maintain or eclipse to the 14 points per game that he
And why
had
is that,
last
John?
year.
But John, here's
Why
the
is
thing you
that,
got to
John?
do.
His role
Why?
Here's the thing, John.
role
John,
changed.
John.
Wait,
Look,
hang on,
look,
Demar.
Yeah,
John,
exactly.
His role just
Here's the
changed.
thing. Here's
Yep.
the thing you got to do, John.
Say
Here's
what,
the thing you
Foot?
got to do.
Why do
John,
you,
I'm about to
do
tell
you
you right
change?
now.
to eclipse that?
I'm about to
Why-
tell you
why-
right
He's in
now,
a different
John.
role right now because Trey out.
John,
He's
here,
in a
John,
different
here's the
role.
thing. Here's the thing you got to factor in, and that's why, like, when you
Growth
just
is not
look up,
always
like,
linear.
score the ball. That's when that. Now you got to get into the weeds. You say he averaged 14 points, which we all know, but what you got to ask yourself is, how does he score his points? Does he score his points by attacking the basket, in the paint, at the free throw line, from the three? If you look at Dyson Daniels last year, now second half of the season,
And he
'cause
had an uptick
that's
with
when he
Jalen
really
Johnson.
got cooking, was the second half. He was giving you he was giving you 38%, 35 to 38% from three on 3 attempts, and he was getting in the lane and he was actually finishing, even though he still had the bad free throw shooting. The problem is this with him this year. He's lost confidence in the 3-point shot, and during times in games, you see he lose confidence in scoring at the basket because he'll get there and he picks up his dribble and he don't have nowhere to go with the ball. So and that's what I thought he was going to develop. I thought he was going to develop because last year he had the same.
That's my
spin move.
point.
He had the same spin move in the lane last year, right?
That's my
But
point.
this year, once again, teams They're expecting that move.
Yep.
And now
That's it.
this year it's even harder because he's not even shooting the three. So they don't even come out there.
Last year he got a lot
And
of
see-
opportunity because we didn't have as many guys.
Yeah.
And, well.
So
Now see, I'm gonna say this.
But Jay, that
I'm
doesn't
gonna
have
say
nothing
this
to do
now.
with the confidence in shooting the ball.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But I'm just saying a natural regression in his points was expected just based
No,
on
it wasn't.
Johnson
Not,
coming
no.
No. What
No,
he's saying, John,
no.
Here's the
what
problem.
he's
Here's
saying
the
is
problem.
this.
You
This
guys
is
have
what
this
Jay's
thing in your
saying.
mind where
Jay
No,
is saying,
no.
averages
Jay is
13 points
saying
as
last year
Mm-mm.
when Dyson was getting the minutes, you didn't have Jalen Johnson.
exactly.
You
There was
didn't
no
have
Nah.
Moji
I
getting the
agree
ball.
with that,
You definitely
but-
didn't have Big Krejci getting up 9
But
shots. a game.
Exactly.
okay,
There
now
was just-
I understand that. I
there was just
understand
more
that.
opportunity for him to
However,
get those
I
points.
understand that. Okay, I understand that Dyson Daniels got more minutes because of people that were injured last year.
Not
But
more minutes, more
Say like this, John,
opportunity.
more minutes and more opportunity.
ball.
But let me finish.
More
Let me finish.
opportunity to score the ball, not just more minutes.
Okay, well, more minutes should mean more opportunity. Okay,
No,
if you are willing to
Not.
take them.
Not
No.
all the time.
If you are willing to take them.
Not all the
Now,
time.
now, hold on. Now, let me say this too.
Can I?
Now,
I gotta go after
both
John.
you all are arguing two different things that are leading to why his point total is dropped. Lack of confidence in his shot. This year versus last year. And see, that's not supposed to happen. That's a personal problem.
No.
That's a personal
I mean,
problem.
everybody-
Hold on.
I agree.
Hold on.
It's a personal issue. I agree.
That's a personal problem because see what you are supposed to be doing in the off season. Okay, you're supposed to be expanding your bag. Okay, you had a spin move last year. All right, that got you open. All right, add to it. All right, increase your mid-range shot. Work on your three-pointer. Work on your drive to the basket. Okay, this is what that's why I'm expecting him to either maintain an average or increase his average. Because see, last year when Dyson Daniels came here, it was just like Dyson Daniels Unleashed because he was being held back in New Orleans.
But we also had injuries.
So look, John.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Right?
But see,
someone's
even
growth to
though
go
you
like
had these injuries, last year, this man is out here more and like Foot said, in a different role. But you're supposed to at least be able to do what you did last year, and I'm not seeing that.
But here's another thing, John. You got to factor in.
I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing it because he's not, like you say, he lost confidence in a lot of his shots.
Here's another thing you got to factor in. Here's another thing you got to factor in, John. You also got to factor in.
It doesn't always work like that.
I think Foot said it. His role changed. So here's another thing you got to factor in.
And
You got to factor
like,
in.
man, your growth.
You got to
pattern's
factor
gonna look
in
like
who's getting the shot.
Growth isn't always progressively like this.
But
It's sometimes
whether it is,
John, here's the thing, right? Now with Dyson Daniels in the offseason, the coach told him what he wanted him to work on. That's when they have their
end of year meetings.
The end of the year meeting with the coach with the front office. They say, hey, this is what we project you to be, and we expect you to be able to do. How we're gonna use you next year, right? Now, like you, I thought Dyson was going to come back a better 3-point shooter. I thought that because he gave me 3 attempts last year in the games. So I figured Quinn probably told him, hey, we're going to need you to get better at the 3 in the free throw and woo. And that's why you see me up here saying it looks like he did absolutely nothing but focus on his fashion in the offseason. Because it's one thing to start off slow. Like we all know Trae Young starts slow as shit with the 3, right? But that shit don't stop him from shooting, right? So when I see Dyson, now he's scared or hesitant to even shoot the 3.
That's the
you
problem.
Know what I'm saying? That's your biggest issue with him right now.
That's all it really is.
That's
You're
your
not shooting
biggest
the ball
issue,
when you
because when you can't shoot in the NBA, everybody just gonna play the paint on you.
What use are you? What use are you? And plus the fact,
but see, Quinn factors in his defense.
Because he has other things that he can do.
Yeah, Quinn
But
factors in
but
his defense, his
See,
size, the length, him being able to defend. Because you can go out there with one non-shooter. You could teams do it.
You can literally. He just has to.
Yes.
It's all about how Quinn uses him.
You could correct me if I'm wrong. Lou Dort just got good at the three. What, maybe 2 years ago?
Yeah, 3x3. He's been a good
okay. That's okay. Now all of that is fine. All of that is fine. But what I see, this is what I'm saying. You in the off season are supposed to be adding to your toolbox, not just getting better at the 3-point, getting better at mid range, getting better at driving to the basket.
Just beat the Denver Nuggets.
But now, hey, hold up. Now, Foot, you saw the progression. Now, hold on.
Hey,
you saw the progression. You saw the progression of Ricochet.
Mitchell Robinson got a tape out there, right? In the offseason of him, Mitchell Robinson, the 7-footer from the Knicks,
doing the
step back, breathe. And then somebody went in the chat and said, "Why you don't do this shit in the game?" You know what he said? He said, "Because that's not my role." He said, "So I don't really work on 3-point shooting. I work on what my role is for the team." Now, I say all that to say this, John. I believe, I think I just said it, but I'm going to say it real quick again. I think Dyson Daniels really just didn't put the work in on the 3-point shot. That's just me. Because there's
on too much of anything else.
There's no way you shoot 3 attempts per game, and then just because you start off slow, you hesitant to shoot. It's not like he coming out here going 0 for 5 every night. Like he's
not even taking a shot at it.
And when you hear Dominique called him out on it, when he said he not even looking at the rim.
He ain't looking at the rim.
Like that.
He's not even looking at the rim. And see that's my point. That's my point.
And when he do that, you know what that does, John? It just makes it harder for him to produce points, because now they're changing on how they're going to defend them. That's why you saw when we played the Wizards, they threw their oldest dude with the worst knees on him on offense, Middleton.
He turning into Ben Simmons.
He's not turning into Ben Simmons.
No, come on.
He's turning into Ben Simmons.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
He's turning into Ben Simmons. Because he's turning into Ben Simmons.
What? Hey, you can say what you want. Correct me if I'm wrong. He an all NBA player.
Yeah, I know it.
No, but that's not the Ben Simmons he's talking about, Demai.
I know. No, he's talking about the Ben Simmons.
I'm talking about Ben Simmons, period. I'm talking about Ben Simmons, period.
He's not Ben Simmons.
If the man, if the man does not want to shoot,
John, but that's not.
If the man does not want to shoot and he's scared to shoot and he needs to shoot in order to, help the point total out.
That's not Ben Simmons.
He turning into Ben Simmons.
No,
it's
Ben
pitiful.
Simmons won't go and it's
pitiful.
Hey, Dyson Daniels manages to get 10 points a game. Ben Simmons would get 5.
John,
Ben Simmons would literally get 5.
It's pitiful.
He's not Ben Simmons, John. John, you gotta understand. You gotta understand. You gotta understand, John. His role on the team.
He was a walking.
No, wait a minute.
I know, but
John, listen, man.
Hold on.
No, let me say something, John. Cause you got
your role on the team. Your role on the team should not stop you from being able to score.
It's Quinn's system, man.
Solution. That's the problem. That's another problem.
Let me tell you why. Because
that's another problem.
No, let me tell you something, John. John, you gotta understand. They've added NAW. They've added Kennard. Creechy is a better 3-point shooter. He don't need to do all that, bro. That's why
Why he don't?
not to do that.
Solution. I can't agree with that. I can't
You
agree
got
with
to
that.
wait, bro. You got
I
to
can't
wait
agree with
until
that.
Trey Young come back.
Listen,
I can't agree with that.
His role will not be offensive, bro.
I can't agree with that. I cannot agree with that.
See, John, Dyson is struggling right now. Ben Simmons will refuse to work on his improving his game.
This wouldn't be a problem if Dyson.
Well, hey Ryan, it kind of looked like Dyson did too this past offseason.
Dyson Daniels we saw last year came to with the Dyson Daniels we saw last year played like this Dyson Daniels, and the Dyson Daniels we got last year played like that this year.
We wouldn't even be talking about this.
This wouldn't even be a conversation.
Yeah,
like this.
You know what
Jay, what did you just say?
I'm just saying, like,
Jay, what did you just say?
Now, Jay, I'll tell you this, Jay. You know what though? But then, if that
what did you just say, Jay?
If that had happened, then you have a real.
He wouldn't have gotten paid $25 million.
But yeah, he would not have.
So what did you just say, Jay?
You would have made more because you would have had to let it go into free agency.
Wait, say that one more time.
I'm saying, like, if you just switch the 2 seasons this year, like to last year, right? Dyson wouldn't have got the $25 million he got this season. He wouldn't have gotten an extension. But if
on top of that, Jay, if you do not think,
let me finish.
I don't think Dyson Daniels wouldn't have got $30 million.
Okay, wait. Let me finish the point though, because had he had this 9-point a game kind of season like he's giving you this year, last year, then he jumps to 14 points a game. He's shooting 34% from the 3. A team would have paid him some real money in the offseason.
Right.
Not 30 million. Not 30 million. You know how I know? You know how I know he wouldn't have got 30 million?
Because guess who just had got 30 million, but
that same trajectory though. Guess who just had that same trajectory?
Who?
Giddy
got 25.
But
did get 25.
He wanted 30.
Right, but I'm not saying he would. I'm just saying.
Right.
So
I believe he would have got 25 million. He wouldn't have got 30.
Based on what you're saying, he was gonna get 25 million a year anyway then.
All right, but here's the thing.
That was so we can agree.
But he wouldn't have got 30 because what you got to factor in, Jay. What you got to factor in is now teams is paying attention to the aprons now.
But again,
that's why I don't think
if we're switching the 2 seasons, right, and we're saying he gives
if he gave me 9 points last year, but this year
he gave me 14 this year,
3 attempts,
and you're saying you think his contract would have still been 25 million, then we got fair market value.
Yeah, I think he would have got 25 because
So again, they got fair market value. That's all.
What in the world would you want with a man on an expiring contract, only scoring 9 points per game?
But see, Jay, I'm not complaining about his contract. I'm not complaining about his contract because that's why I know.
Wasn't he on expiring contract last year?
Looking 2 years down the line. So I know that already. So I'm not really worried about it.
So we were committed to him for 2 years, 2 more years last year.
Yes, last year. He would have been a free agent this summer.
Yes.
Okay. Now, number one, I didn't want the man. I didn't want the man in the beginning because he was not. Hold on, let me finish. I didn't want the man in the beginning because he was not replacing the 22 points that I was getting out of DeJounte Murray. That was the first doggone thing as far as that was concerned.
But you're not giving up his
But now that he is here and he elevated his game from 5 points per game to 14, one most improved player, I'm expecting equal or more from him. Whether the progression happens or not, I'm still expecting that from him.
But see, you got to factor in why did he get what? How did he get?
How did he get 14 last year?
I could really.
However, okay.
Hold up, John. Hold up. I could argue with you right now. If you was his agent and you came at me with that, you know what I would tell you? I'd be like this, bro. The only reason he averaging 14 points because he playing more minutes, he get more opportunity. I don't believe he could do the shit again. And that's why.
Okay. You absolutely right.
That's why I believe he took that 25 million because his agent came out at the beginning and said they looking at 5 for 150. Then the Hawks came out and they see, he got 25. You know why? Because he was scared to bet on himself to get more money. He knew that 25 million was a good market value for him. He knew that. That's why he took it, even though his agent came out and said, look,
Hey,
we looking
guys,
at the Jalen Suggs
I gotta
contract.
go. I'll see you guys later. I gotta go.
All right,
see. Take it easy, bro.
And they said we looking at the Jalen Suggs contract, but here it is at the end of the day, man. We all expect players to improve, but you got to be realistic. Dyson Daniels, 22 years old, he had his first major minutes on a long stretch.
This is his
last
sophomore
year.
slump. This
So
is
I mean,
equivalent to
you
his
can't
sophomore.
really.
Yes.
And now what you're going to expect is this. You see him struggling now. So myself personally, if I'm in the front office, like I said, I'm looking for at Dyson Daniels. I'm already looking at next year. How can
but Demond, now
So, Demond,
you said Demond that you figured that he was not practicing and working on his 3-point shot in the offseason.
Demond's opinion.
Okay. Now me and Demond talking. That's why I'm talking to him. Okay. Now, if you figure that this man was not working on trying to get better at 3-pointers, all right. Now, that's a problem.
Well, here's the
that's
thing,
a problem.
John, here's the thing. That's just my opinion. Maybe Ansi and them know he was trained. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I'm just thinking as a fan and what I'm seeing from him on the court. Now, the front office might see him practicing. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, well, they did show some snippets. They did show some snippets of him practicing, show some stuff like that.
Right. So maybe the Hawks knew he was practicing and maybe he's just struggling. I'm just saying.
No, he's struggling. Quinn and them was at his practice.
And I'm looking at what I'm seeing. My opinion is I don't think he put in enough work. But like I said, maybe the Hawks knew he was putting in the work, and that's why they went ahead and signed him. And maybe he just struggling right now.
He worked with like the best pick and roll.
I don't work for the Hawks. I'm just telling you, that was just my opinion as a
Why
fan.
he worked on pick and roll basketball, I don't know.
And it's not just the pick and roll basketball, it's the shooting and developing a mid-range shot, that floater. Okay,
but that
what's going on? What's going on?
But the floater is good.
The coach
floater is fine.
His floater bounces off the front of the rim just like Hunter's did.
But he's shooting like 60%.
Yeah, he's shooting like 62% at the rim.
Okay, shoot.
And
how many shots is he shooting at the rim?
Hey, John, here's the thing.
Over half.
Yeah, almost over half. Like
no.
10.
How many?
Tell you, John. Listen to me. Quinn does it. He doesn't value the mid range. He wants pressure.
I know that.
Right. Listen to me. He wants
I know that
at the rim, or he wants you to kick it out to the open 3-point shooter.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you see Trae Young. That's why his percentage is going down, because his best year when it was under Nate was pick and roll, and he was mid range floater heavy.
I got a different opinion.
Right. But see, this is the thing. Hey, Demond,
I think Trae Young's
NAW is going against orders in, because NAW is killing folk from the mid range. Killing folk driving.
That's his game, bro. That's his game.
But see, what did Demond just say? What did Demond just say?
Trae Young, but see, that's the difference.
What did Demond just say?
I'm saying that's the difference. I don't think that's why Trae Young's numbers went to the toilet as a shooter. I just think once they played the Heat, teams figured out that they could just switch a more athletic guy on him and make him have to play one-on-one.
Or double team.
Trae Young just is not a good one-on-one isolation player. He's
but
not.
He's not good. But the thing is, but Jay,
and plus
what
the
I
fact
said was this.
I mean, it just is what it is.
I said when we was what? When we was with Nate, when we was pick and roll heavy,
right?
Which means he's getting open, getting to the lane for the floater, the mid range.
But
as far as a shooter,
Demond, that's my point though. That like once we got to the Miami series, that's when they unveiled. That's when the Heat unveiled the fact that they're gonna do one or two things, and this is what Trae Young has dealt with ever since, and he has yet to really add to it and get back to that 48% that he was at. They realized that they could just they stopped sitting the bigs and they stopped sitting in the drop, and they just switched a more athletic wing on him. And they couldn't do that if they had to bring their big into the action. They just blitz him, trap him, get the ball out of his hands, and they'll let you play. He's either going to deflect it, because let's be real, Trae Young, he tries to dribble to create the passing lanes, but by the time he gives up his dribble, he's just too small. It's just a turnover. That's where a lot of his turnovers come.
But
so
see,
once
that's
out,
not. But you know what, Jay?
He just never countered it.
That's not what I'm seeing. What I'm seeing is this: ever since Quinn Snyder has been here, he's tried to turn Trae into this 3-point shooter, which Trae has never been an elite 3-point shooter. He's been a volume shooter, even in Oklahoma.
Man,
he's never had.
I think the only reason why
he's
Trae
never had
two
amazing shooting numbers since he's been at Oklahoma. At Oklahoma, he was a volume shooter. He was an average shooter, and he was an average shooter from 3 in college. So when he gets here, when he gets here, I bet you right now, I'm gonna look this up tomorrow. I bet you his 3-point shot attempts is way higher under Quinn Snyder than it was under Nate McMillan. And what I try to explain to people is,
I don't know,
he is not a good 3-point shooter to be shooting 10 attempts.
No, that's where I think you're wrong. I think Trae Young.
Why? When he's shooting,
No, I think Trae Young is a good 3-point shooter. I think the reason why his numbers. Okay,
I'm gonna see what he's been shooting from 3.
The reason why Trae Young's numbers are so bad from 3 is the types of threes he takes. He just takes bad shots. If he cut the bad shots out, he probably would.
If he stopped taking them 35 3-point footers and instead of just 30,
Trae Young will be wide open.
Let's be real. The 35 feet 3-point shot. Let's go ahead and nip that in the bud, because the worst part about the deep threes he take, is he actually shoot better from the deep threes than he do.
I don't have a problem with that. My problem is Trae Young will be wide open. And you know he don't get a lot of wide open threes or wide open corner shots.
Right.
But instead of just putting the shot up, he'll try to dance in the corner and then make the shot harder than
Jay, it goes back to my point under Nate McMillan. When we was pick and roll heavy, he played a more disciplined offensive game.
I got the numbers here. I
think he did the All-NBA season. I don't think he did overall.
He didn't get really reckless until Quinn Snyder got here, because Quinn Snyder allows him just to play off what the defense giving him. But under Nate McMillan, we was a very organized offense. And I know people want to say
reckless, bro.
Offense. It was somebody else offense.
I just think the year.
All right, y'all ready for the numbers? Y'all ready for the numbers?
He was a more disciplined offensive player under Nate McMillan than what you see under Quinn Snyder, because
he wasn't. He was taking 8 threes a game. He was taking 8 threes a game.
Snyder is encouraging.
Hey, y'all want to hear the numbers? I got the numbers.
He just takes bad shots.
Okay, 2018 to 2019, he was 156 of 482, 324 average.
34%.
2019 and 205 of 568, 361 average. 2020 to 2021, 136 of 397, 343 average.
Wait, pause that, John. Pause that, because that's not what DeMond is looking for. So in 2019, he took 6 shots a game, 6 threes a game.
No. He said he
wants to know how many he's taking per game. That's what DeMond's asking.
Is that what you wanted, DeMond?
Yeah, I said I would.
Let's make it real simple.
That he shot more threes under Quinn Snyder than he did under Nate McMillan.
So we talking about the total season.
No.
Per game.
Oh, see, you didn't say per game. I'm sorry.
That's the same thing, John. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Wait a minute.
How many attempts that he took per game?
How is that the same as how many he took?
We don't want to go there. I don't feel like.
Anyway,
listen.
Well, I'm sorry. That's different.
No.
I got you right here. I got you right here, Demond.
How many attempts per game did he take under Quinn Snyder and Nate McMillan?
I got you. Year one, he had Lloyd Pierce as a coach. He took 6 threes a game. Year 2, Lloyd Pierce as a coach. He took 9.5 threes per game. He shot 36%. Year 3, 2021, that's when Nate comes in. He took 6.3 threes a game. He shot 34%. The following season, this is All NBA year. He shot 8 threes a game. He made 30. He shot 38%. The
What year
following
was that
season,
one? What year? That's
that was
22?
21-22.
Okay.
That was the
That's
year
Nate
after we went to the
McMillan.
conference finals.
That's Nate
Following
McMillan.
season, so this is when Quinn would have got here. Nate would have
Quinn got here February 23, right?
Okay. That season, Trae Young shot 6 threes a game. He shot 33%. Following year, 23-24, he shot 8.7 threes a game.
Yep.
He shot 37%. Then last year, he shot 8.4 threes a game. He shot 34%. So most of his career, no matter the coach, he's gonna take between 6 and 9 threes a game.
But like I said, he shoots more threes. But like I said, and you proved me correct, he shot more threes under Quinn Snyder than he did under Nate McMillan.
I mean, I guess
that's
you can
what
see
I said,
that way.
right? Isn't that what I said?
When they had a full season with him, he shot 8 threes a night.
Like I said,
I'm still trying to figure out.
He shot more threes under Quinn Snyder than he did under Nate McMillan because we was a pick and roll heavy offense.
I feel it.
That's why you got the better overall shooting numbers under Trae with Nate McMillan than you do right now. Because here's my thing, Jay, with Quinn Snyder. I don't believe Trae Young is an elite 3-point shooter. Elite for me is 40%. He's not a Luke Kennard 40% 3-point shooter. So for me, when he shoot these, and I understand what's the league average, probably about 37, 36, 37, probably about league average. So I think Trae Young, excuse me, let me say it like this. I believe Quinn Snyder doesn't put Trae Young in the best offensive spot to succeed when it comes to him scoring the ball.
Man, he just takes bad shots.
But what I'm hoping is this. I mean, but a lot of people say bad shots. I mean, Dyson Daniels airballing layups is a bad shot.
No, but Trae definitely takes bad shots.
Well, I mean, okay, well, you can have that opinion, but it still don't negate the fact that with the 3-point shooting that Quinn Snyder wants us to put up, I don't understand why he is encouraging below average 3-point shooters to put up 6, 7, 8 attempts a night when they're not elite shooters.
Right. If he got the same looks Nikhil was getting from 3, he would shoot 40%.
That's not the point.
But the reason why he's not doing it is because he's taking a lot of forced
Jay,
threes.
we just read off the numbers. The numbers tell us he's not a 3-point shooter.
And I think the numbers
and something else too.
Evaluate the numbers.
You're trying to
and something else too. He shot more. He attempted more 3-pointers last year than he's ever attempted in his entire career.
And that's what I don't understand. Why am I encouraging a bad 3-point shooter to shoot more?
I think
it's close to 200 more attempts from the previous 23-24.
Why am I, as the coach, not putting him in positions to where I know where he's lethal at? Why am I not doing that so I can get the best out of my player instead of telling him, hey, man, I need you to get up 6 to 8 threes a night, even though I know you shooting 19% from 3 this year. Put him in positions to
you know why, Demond? Because nobody else was hitting them last year.
So John and Demond, what are Trae Young's spots to score on the court?
I think Trae Young is better in the pick and roll when he got the
all over.
Okay, now again, if you put him in the pick and roll and they just decide to not send the big man and not play a drop and switch the coverage, where does he go to score the ball?
Okay.
Trae Young needs to be on the move just like Steph Curry. You do not see Steph Curry.
John, let's say I agree with that, right? So it goes back to 2 things. You could look at his bad shooting numbers and say he's not good at shooting them. Or you could say where his shots coming from. And to me, if he would cut out the handful of them a game that he's taking there, just bad shots, his numbers would look a lot better. But
I think that's possible.
Man, look,
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. What's a bad shot to Jay may not be a bad shot to the coach.
No, it might not be, but that again, you have to get him, like you said.
So
you
what's
have to
a bad shot?
Well, y'all definition of a bad shot is different from mine.
I can tell you, a bad
Jay
shot
is saying
I send Trae Young to the paint,
that's
subjective. That's a bad shot.
Because guess what? The coach Quinn Snyder says, if you open, shoot it. That's what the coach
Right.
said. That's what Quinn
But
Snyder
he
told him,
allows Trae
right?
Young to be open off the dribble for a split second and take all kind of 1 foot shots from 3. So it comes back to you're
you
encouraging
saying
the
when Trae
wrong
do the
kind of shots.
the 1 foot jumper, that's a
Yeah.
bad shot.
No, I'm saying like when he comes off of the screen and he just runs to a spot and he takes a 1 foot 3-point shot, 1-legged 3-point shot from the top. I mean, I just feel like there's a better shot to be had for the offense than that.
You got to pull up the numbers and see what Trae shoot off one.
Well, now, Jay, I can agree with that.
What does Trae shoot from
Jay? I can agree with that, but see, that's on the coach.
It's not just Trae. I see
because I'm sure. But Jay,
that's on the coach.
Jay, here's the
he needs to have his foot dead in his ass, doggone, shooting something like that.
Exactly, John, and that's why I was about to ask Jay. I bet you they got the numbers when he shoot that 1-legged 3. I bet you, because there's no way
he shouldn't be shooting at all, regardless of the numbers.
Shoot that 1-legged, because I feel you, Jay. Because sometimes when he shoot the 1-legged 3, that thing be looking so casual, like he at LA Fitness.
Now, but you know what, Devon? He makes enough of them.
But that's what I'm saying, Jay, and that's why I'm saying I bet you they got some numbers that's why he keep doing
that. Justify him being allowed to shoot.
Because John, as a
this
coach,
is my thing with him.
There's no way you
just
sit
enough
watching
of the
your
bad
guy
shots to
shoot
justify
a 1-legged 3. That shit, it look like he be at LA Fitness when he do it. Like
exactly. You know who he got that from? LaMelo Ball. But again,
everybody know Melo don't care, man. Melo just out there having fun.
Right? The bad shots he takes, he makes just enough of them for a coach to not say anything, but not enough of them for them to actually be sustainable.
That's the coach.
That's the problem. You're in this middle range here.
But Jay,
that's the coach.
Hey, but
no, but here's the thing, John. Here's the thing, John.
But to you, that's a bad
killing
shot.
the team.
But Jay,
yes,
agree. I agree with that. I agree with that, Jay.
Jay, to you, that's a bad shot. But if they got numbers that support it, to the coach, it's not a bad shot.
No, again.
And that's what I'm saying.
So Trae Young takes the shot like Nikhil took today, right? Where it leaves his hand, and so many times you're like, bruh, no, but he makes one, like the 35-foot jump shot, right? Like, you know, if he shoots, what is it, 35% from that range? So if you round that down, that basically is saying up or down, either way. That means for every 10 of those shots he shoots, he's only gonna make 3 to 4 of them. Right?
What's the league average?
Most of the league, but see, here's the thing. That is at a range, 35 feet is at a range that most of the league isn't even shooting from.
Right.
But I got But this is the difference between a 1-legged jump shot and that shot.
Right, but
if that man is coming off,
good
3-point shooters let it fly from 35.
Hold on. Jay, this is the difference. This is the difference. A 1-legged shot versus a shot with good form and a good release. That's two different things.
I can't have two dudes talking at me at the same time. Demond, you are absolutely right. The good players, the elite shooters like Damian Lillard and Steph Curry will take the 35-foot shot. But do you know when they take those shots? They take them when they're already in rhythm and they've already made like 6 or 7 threes that night. And it's more like a heat check shot.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
It's more like a heat check.
Because you saw when Donovan Mitchell was doing it to us this past game.
Like
he got hot and he just kept taking his shots.
This is the difference. This is the difference.
Literally brings the ball down, sidestep, and pull from 35. He don't wait for a heat check.
He does.
This is this is the difference. The difference between hold on. The difference between a 1-legged shot
from 35.
The difference between a 1-legged shot and a shot taken from 35 feet, if the man has perfect form, jumping up, releasing it like he's releasing it, versus a man shooting like they at LA Fitness, that's two different doggone things.
And Demond,
That's
you know
two
the
different
other
things.
difference. Damian Lillard is a career 37% 3-point shooter.
But I already. But Jay, correct me if I'm
cash
wrong.
money.
How did he get to that 37%? Shooting threes.
AJ, correct me if I'm wrong.
Damian Lillard doesn't
AJ,
take these
correct me if
types
I'm
of
wrong.
Shooting threes.
Like, bro, like, the dude, he's
AJ,
better at
correct
the
me if I'm
shots.
wrong. Didn't I get up here? Didn't I just say Trae Young is not an elite 3-point shooter?
Right.
But
And
that's
he
what I'm
just
saying,
seeing
though.
us out
Demond,
of
I think
games,
Trae
bro.
Young could be that if he took less.
And that's a big
He
problem when you
can't.
just that's a big problem when you the smallest guy on the court. You need a pick and
can't
roll
do
to
it,
get
bro. He
open.
been shooting
And you
threes
want to just keep
forever.
jacking up 3-pointers, bro. That's not good, bro. But hey, good
Well,
shit.
hey,
I'm
exactly.
about to
Trae
end
Young,
up, bro.
I'm about to end it
Hey,
anyway, man. I'm
a
about
solution.
All
He
right,
now
Solution.
has some people
Take it
he
easy,
can
boss.
pass it to.
Exactly. I like that. Exactly.
He got some people he can pass it to, so
That's
he can
right.
take better
We
shots.
gonna look for that.
Ever
Yes,
since
sir.
Trae Young
Yes,
was in
sir.
Oklahoma, he's never been an elite shooter. So I don't know why people expect him to be this super duper elite guy when he's never been an elite 3-point shooter. I never understood the Steph Curry comparisons. I never understood it because he don't make them like that. That's why I always say I would prefer Quinn Snyder to go back and let Trae operate in the paint, get the floater going in the mid-range. That's when he had his best seasons. But hey, salute to everybody who tapped in, man. We appreciate the support, man. We'll catch y'all next game. I'm finna roll. It's Friday night, so y'all know your boy is going to the garage. Shout out John in the building. Bud, everybody who's in the building, Jay, Solutions.
Hey, I got 2 songs out, Demond.
You got 2 songs?
I got 2 songs out.
And John got 2 songs out. Y'all make sure y'all check for him.
Hey, where can I send them to you? Do I have your email address?
My email. You don't got my.
No, I don't have your email.
Oh, we don't follow each other on Facebook?
I'm not sure. If not, I find out.
What you, John Harris?
No, it's JRHARR74@gmail.
Oh, you got to come find me, bro. I don't remember that. All right, John. Hey, find me on Facebook, man. And then I see my email address.
Okay. All right.
Salute everybody.
I keep that shit on me. That shit on, yeah. I keep that shit on. Yeah. The telephone racks put a drip on me. Keep that shit on. Blowing on the Zion, sipping lean. I keep that shit on. Bad bitch to recognize me. I keep this shit on, yeah. I keep that shit on. I keep that shit on me, yeah. I keep that shit on me. I keep that shit on